doesn't even like this beef. Like, hold on, where's my picture? Why am I not showing up?
I was wondering if y'all could see me or not, but I see we live
Bro,
now.
the
Why is
beef
my screen
itself.
black?
Why is your screen black?
I don't know. All right, hold on. I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
go
no,
back
the
out
beef.
and come back in.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Can you see me, Ralph?
Yeah, I can see you. Oh
Oh, okay.
shit, I ain't even got my glasses on. I'm wilding. We on here too, bro. We live.
Yeah, I ain't know if you want to do your introduction or not.
My dog, 2-5. Man, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men, women, dogs, cats, everybody from the east to the west coast. I am Styrofoam Ralph. We are live. This is Cups and the Gang. Live from the motherfucking hot box. It is Thursday night. It is the smoke sesh. My dog, Pets Nation, Roomy Row, in the motherfucking. But what's good, my dog,
What's
man?
good, man? What's good?
Ain't making no motherfucking noise. And you know we got one half of sports reports as ordered. The best sports pod in the motherfucking land. You can find it anywhere. You can find a podcast. My dog Mike Will 2-5 representing in the building. And I think 2-5 is honestly the only person that we don't address by their team. Commodore Mike thought I don't know that.
Mike, I know Tupac keep all
No,
his
he
teams
already
ready.
got Mike. You know what I'm saying?
We forget
Yo,
he's a
all my
Commodore
teams,
fan. We forget he's an O's fan. We forget he basically all DC.
all
You
my
know what I'm
teams
saying? Yeah.
suck except for the O's. You know what I'm
Buffalo
saying?
2-5, bro.
Right.
You know something.
You know what
Who
I'm
your college
saying?
teams? Who your college teams?
Florida
You have a
State.
college. Oh, okay,
Florida
okay,
State,
okay.
Yeah,
FS.
yeah, FSU.
Nope.
And then basketball. I'm a Kentucky fan.
Wow,
So
Kentucky. I
you,
would
Yeah,
not
see,
thought you was gonna go there.
yeah, I was. So I've been killing Calipari the last month or so.
Did
you
you
know what I'm
like the
saying? Tucky
did you like the
2-5.
firing?
Oh yeah, it was been time for him to go. I've been asking him to go since like 2019.
Yeah, I respect that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't hungry no more, man. Like for him, like, and I can't knock it, right? You trying to help the kids succeed and
Mhm.
whatnot, but I feel like getting the kids to the NBA is more important to him than winning a title, which is weird because a lot of these kids are going to the NBA regardless.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like it'd be different if he was
He was trying
taking
to blame
like,
it on so.
well, it'd be different if he was taking like not so great talent and he was turning them into stars, but you're basically
Mhm.
getting the best of the best and you're bragging about I put this dude in the NBA.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. He definitely has the
fellas,
stars.
um, we about to have a little bit of diamond talk, and I need to know what has been the state of the franchise for these Baltimore Orioles. Have they been tanking? Have they been for these past couple of years, maybe up to a decade? Have they been tanking? Have they been having bad seasons deliberately?
No,
Mm.
they were
No.
just bad.
Yeah, they're just a
Oh, so
disaster.
they, no tank.
No tank is just bad. Like
Yeah, like baseball. And the thing about baseball is like it's the season's so long. It's like, bro, ain't nobody trying to tank that long. That's a long season to be sorry we're gonna lose on purpose. But it's already
yeah.
hard enough to hit the ball, and so when you trying your hardest, so to go out this year, we're gonna lose on purpose. Hell no, no sir.
Yeah. No,
Hold on, wait, because
that,
I
that's
yeah.
just how that's just how baseball works. Like like you got teams like the Marlins, for example, who they just come back after like 5 years of being dormant. Then they have a good season, and then they're bad for another 5 seasons.
That's a fact. I mean, it's so hard to
Residente.
Residente. Like it's so hard to repeat. That's why it's hard to repeat. I don't even know if we ever had a repeat champions, maybe since like the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? Of course we did it, but
Would
Right.
you say that
Did
the
the Marlins
Orioles
do it?
are among?
Huh?
Did the Marlins went back to back once, right?
No,
Now I don't think
they
they
did.
went
They
back
did
to back. I
win, but
think
they
they
didn't go
blew
back
it
to
up
back.
right after they won.
Yeah, when they
Oh,
beat
that's
us.
right. They won, they blew it up, then they won and blew it up again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had. That's when they had like 2001 when they had 2000. I should say something like that.
Yeah. No, the Orioles this year are one of the World Series favorites. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, smacked us up this season so far. Yeah, beat us
Yeah, I
4
think
one,
they're still a year away, but
4-3-1.
You know what I mean? But a lot of people I saw preseason out, I guess spring training, a lot of people were picking the Orioles to get to the World Series, but I think they still might be another year off.
Yeah, I don't know why
Dakota
people
Mike.
get the World Series.
Got my
Dallas Mike.
Dakota Mike tapping in with us to the hot box, and we also have El Residente San Jose representing in the building. Welcome to the motherfucking hot box, fellas.
What's
All
up,
right,
bitches?
now
You need a drum roll after that.
So a lot of people want to just chalk it up with, well, they were the worst team in baseball for a decade. No. So their last playoff appearance was in 2016, Baltimore. They had a losing season at 75 and 87 in 2017. Not a good season, but you win 75 games, you're more or less you're trying to win.
oh,
That
my
definitely got to
bad.
be an old clip because they made it to the
But you
playoffs
win
last
75 games, you're more or less you're trying to win ball games. 2018, terrible season, worst record in baseball. 2019, much of the same. 2020 was a COVID shortened season. For the sake of the argument, let's throw 2020 out the window. 2021, they won 52 games, another worst team in baseball season. And then they became a winning team the year after that. So everybody said they just tanked for a decade. They tanked for a decade, Danny. They had high draft picks for a decade. Of course, they were able to rebuild their franchise. They had 3 really, really bad seasons. 3. So a lot of people want to just chalk it up with, well, they were the worst team in baseball for a decade. No. So their last.
So in baseball, just like we have with the Warriors, do you feel like after enough drafts of being bad, you eventually score some homegrown talent and you can get to a ring with it?
Hell no. Look at the goddamn
Hmm.
Rays. The Rays has been trash off and on, you know what I'm saying? And then they have a great farm system. They have a great player development, and you know what I'm saying? They make it there and they lose. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, baseball is just so hard because the way baseball is set up, just in the way you get drafted, it's not like you're going straight to the majors anyway. You go into the minor league. You know what I'm saying? Like if you that
Mhm.
guy, you'd be lucky to get called up within 6 months. I think Ken Griffey was the only person that got drafted and who was called up in the same year. Like he got called up in his rookie year, by the end of the year, something like that. The majority of players, you're gonna be down to minors at least 1 to 3 years. Easy.
Yeah.
Some players 3 to 5, some players 5 to 9. You might never get a call up. You know what I'm saying? So
Is that why
it's just a
quarterbacks
matter.
get drafted into the baseball and never play? Like,
I mean, pitchers.
I mean,
Yeah,
Russell
No,
Wilson. I
like
mean,
quarterback.
Russell Wilson. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
like these guys were
Yeah.
drafted, but I mean, I don't think they were going to be MLB starters. They might have been like to the minor league, like you were saying, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, just like the Orioles had just had that
Kyler
guy. What's the young guy
Murray.
name that you had called up? But y'all sent them back down. 2-5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holiday.
Jackson.
Yeah, Holiday. Yeah, I mean, he came. Just look at him. He came up there and he went awful. They had to send him back down. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's hard.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's how it works.
I think
And
baseball's
that's why,
predicated on free agency. Whoever spent the most money.
definitely, that's
Not
why the
even that.
Yankees. Well, that's why the Yankees were so good for so long. They said we don't need a farm system. You know what I mean? We got the money, so we just gonna go get who we need to put us over the top.
But I'm gonna tell you what saved the Yankees is when Steinbrenner got suspended for that year because the Yankees was actually able to go through their farm system and actually get those players, Mariano Rivera, the Derek
Uh-huh.
Jeters. You know what I'm saying? They was able to draft those players. If not, they might would have missed on them because Steinbrenner was really big on free agents. You know what I'm saying? Like that was his thing back in the '70s when they got Reggie Jackson and all that stuff. So
Right.
I think they got lucky that he got
Big
suspended.
facts, bro.
That's how they was able to get that because right now that's their problem now. Now right now they're in this threshold of we don't want to overspend. Like we just our tax bracket is like 293, and that's where they want to keep it at. They don't want to go over that, and we maxed out like 3 players between Garrett Cole, Aaron Judge, and Stanton. Maxed out. And then you talking about we're gonna try to sign Soto next year, and so I'm talking about like 4 players we're making over $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so.
And we was just
like,
y'all were basically just talking about the Yankees' ability to bring in free agents, but it was crazy because I was watching I found another video. Give me 1 second.
Here it is. I got a question for you. Would you let Judge go for Otani? No. No, why not? Explain you why. I would not let Judge go for Ohtani because I want you to think about the legacy of the New York Yankees. We went directly from Babe Ruth to Lou Gehrig to Joe DiMaggio to Mickey Mantle to Thurman Munson to Don Mattingly to Derek Jeter to Aaron Judge. We keep our guys. That's what makes us special.
But are the Yankees really special?
Yes.
Damn right.
That's a hell of a breakdown,
27
too.
World Championship says yes.
Yes.
You're damn right. Between that and just the pinstripes itself, like, boy, you put that in wide.
27 World
Well,
Championships says
Well, one of the
absolutely.
reasons that they're special, all you got to do is look across town because the Mets are trying to do what the Yankees did and not having nearly the same results.
yeah, man. Mets has been in the Yankee shadows since they existed. Even when the Mets had that little run in the 80s, like 85, 86, it still didn't matter.
So are the Yankees title contenders this season?
Of course.
You damn right.
Of course.
Title contenders every year now. We're going to actually go.
I don't know if you heard.
Nah,
I don't know if you heard, but we have the Cy Young winner who was the number one pitcher in baseball, Garrett Cole.
You're damn right. You would have said, brother.
Who's no longer injured, right?
Nah, he's still hurt, but
he's still hurt.
He's throwing for.
Oh, when he comes back, it's game over, though.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I think this year is one of the few years in baseball where there's only probably 4 to 5 contenders at most.
Between that and then sometimes in baseball, you really just don't know who's going to get the
like somebody always sneaks through. Yeah,
exactly.
but like coming into the season, off the top of my head, I'm like, there's the Dodgers, there's Baltimore, there's New York, there's the Phillies, and then
Rangers.
maybe if you want to throw somebody like Seattle or Texas, or not Texas, but probably Seattle.
Houston.
Like Houston started off slow, but
they
those are your players this year.
Yeah.
Damn, Texas.
Yo,
I'm just now thought about that. Is the Texas Rangers the only professional sports team named after an actual state and not a city?
No, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota's the state.
Minnesota's the state.
Yes, it is.
Minneapolis is the city.
Minneapolis is a yes. Okay, so Minnesota Vikings. Okay.
No.
Can we think of another one? Can we do another one?
Don't go out.
Is there another
New
one?
York, the New York Yankees,
The New York Knicks,
the New York
Knicks,
Giants,
New York.
the New York Jets.
Oh, can we get another one? Can we get another one? Keep going. Tennessee, Tennessee Titans,
the Utah Jazz,
the Arizona Diamondbacks,
the Arizona Cardinals.
the Florida, isn't it the Florida Panthers?
the Florida Panthers. Yeah, the Carolina Hurricanes.
Damn. So that was my fault. Yeah.
You thought you found one. You thought you found one.
I thought I had one.
Cups was like, I'm gonna stump y'all.
I got him with this one.
What's the only team named after a state and not a city?
The Kush light was going off in my head. It was like, it wasn't a light bulb. It was just a bud of marijuana.
Yo, so the Celtics are up. The Celtics are up 3 with 33 seconds left in the second. Is this their we are going to shoot 30,000 threes game?
I don't know. But I got a question for y'all. Is this the part where Cups tells us that Jason Tatum is shooting 40% in the playoffs and 25 from 3? Is this that part of the show?
Oh my gosh. I have a fucking graphic just for that, but it's okay. I'm not going to show it right now.
I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it through all the Jason.
Derek White been saving them.
Derek White.
Derek White's been saving them all playoffs.
Yeah,
through the team game.
Through all the Jalen Brunson hate, I hadn't seen that yet.
No, y'all want to talk about hatred? Do y'all want to talk about hatred?
Jalen.
No. Do y'all want to talk about hatred? 2-5. Can you do me a favor, please?
What's up?
I want you to
from last night.
I want you to refer to Webster's. And I want you to define the word niche for me. or niche, however you pronounce it.
Niche is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, I think it's niche.
You should look up the Black Laws Dictionary, not Webster's.
Oh, I think I know where we're going with this. Let's go. Let's go.
I think
you better be talking about your father.
I think we should look up 69 God. That's what I think we should look up.
I think we should look up. I think you should look up the definition of niche.
A comfortable
says 69.
Let's look up niche. Look up the definition of niche.
I'm looking at it right now. A comfortable or suitable position in life or employment.
A comfortable or suitable. All right, how about the one that defers to nature?
I feel like a 69 God would be comfortable or, suitable in their situation.
None of the shit applies to the second definition.
Man, let's see. Nature meaning, huh? All right, let's see what we got here. Ecological niche is a term for the position of a species within an ecosystem describing both the range of conditions necessary for persistence of the species and ecological in the ecosystem.
Word. Okay, so material conditions that are pertinent for the success of said creature. Specific, right?
Specific.
We're all mammals.
Yes.
Including Jalen Brunson's a mammal.
Go ahead. Let's see where you're going. Go ahead.
Okay, so with that being said, like you said, there are certain material conditions that have to be persistent and consistent in order for this species or creature to be successful. So if you were to compare that to somebody's career, what would you consider as a niche musician or niche entertainer?
Someone who has a very specific audience.
Someone who has a very specific audience.
And with their specific audience, they are like a cult god to those people. A great example of that is Musiq Soulchild. Musiq Soulchild fans live and die by Musiq Soulchild.
Jesus,
yes. Like Musiq Soulchild. If you are a neo soul person, chances are you love Musiq Soulchild. That is my favorite singer.
So when we talk about mainstream neo soul, how many Maxwell, fucking Musiq Soulchild, and then the women, how many straight up neo soul? Maybe Raheem Devon. Like, we are talking about a genre of music, neo. When you put the
niche, but again, that genre is their niche.
Prefix neo on something. What does that mean?
It means new soul. That's what neo means. Neo means new.
So I understand what you're going with that.
You forgot the name Eric Roberson.
There's a lot of them.
You did name.
Yeah.
Is this the part where we make the right turn to the point?
Please.
Oh no, I know what he's doing. I know exactly what he's doing. I'm just waiting on
him to get there.
I know what he's doing.
The only reason I expanded on the neo thing was because again, the argument is already coming from a place of bias. So I just want to make sure that we're all keeping it consistent. I just want to make sure that we're all keeping it consistent. So the definition of a niche artist is somebody who only does one thing or only has one group of fans, who only has one demographic that they appeal to.
Who has a specific group of fans that, like, it's not a global. They're not global icons. They have a very specific group of fans.
So what is the So mask off. We are talking about
Abu Dhabi.
The reason why I asked this question is because Residente said that Future is a niche artist. When we consider somebody a niche artist, when you consider somebody a niche artist, I need you to please explain to me the difference between Future's niche demographic and maybe a J. Cole's niche demographic or Kendrick Lamar's niche demographic.
J. Cole is also niche. No, J. Cole is also a niche artist.
I need for niggas to not refer to somebody as a niche artist with a negative connotation. That's literally it. That's literally it. The same way that people raise their eyebrows when they call somebody a game manager, that's literally the same connotation that you were using as a niche artist. Because if you weren't trying to differentiate him between Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and J. Cole, you wouldn't have used that adjective. Straight up.
Future is not on the level of a Drake, a J. Cole, or he's not.
Reference Billboard right now. The only person he doesn't keep up with is Drake. Reference Billboard right now. The only person that has more number one hits.
What numbers?
Jay-Z has more number one hits. Only has one. Only has one more number one Hot 100 hit than Future. Future has 3 number one hits on the Hot 100. Jay-Z only has 4. Tupac only has 2. What are we really talking about?
So is that your measuring stick?
Well, hold on. For one, we are talking about music artists. We are talking about something very suggestive. But once we start pulling out the stats, that's what niggas really want to be like. Is that what you're going to base it off? What else are we going to base off something so subjective?
Let's
also talk about the radio spins that we got going on right now. Let's talk about the radio spins and let's talk about how long both of these albums been on the motherfucking top 100.
Cups, you're doing it again. You're doing it again.
You're doing it.
Yeah, you're asking us like 6 questions and not giving us a chance to answer one of them.
Let's have the full conversation.
I just want to know what was the point of bringing up
Let me give context. Matter of fact, put me on the big screen real quick.
That's some Coke fans. See, that's a Coke.
You see what he's doing? Put me on the big screen. Let me help you.
Yeah, this is a resident tape.
Put me on the big screen. Let me help you.
Oh, so now I'm the Colt. So now I'm the Colt fan. No, I'm the Colt fan.
All right, no, wait, hold on, Cups. Just let me set. Can I set the context, please?
Yeah, let us set the table. Without you yelling at me, ass dude.
69 guy, dog. Can you give me a second just to set the context without you yelling at me? All right. So Cups made a post on social media today on his Facebook where he says he makes the point that the music industry was at a standstill until Future made a song which had a verse from Kendrick which shook the game up, right? Not Future's verse, Kendrick's verse on Future's song with Metro Boomin, right? Okay? Now, his argument was that after that point, nobody paid attention to Future and they're just paying attention to Drake and Kendrick Lamar. And then he said, but the argument is still who's the best to ever do it. And I'm like, nobody's saying Future's the best to ever do it if what you're talking about is rapping. Nobody has Future in their top 5 rappers all time.
That's because he's still.
That's not a conversation we've been having, and one that we will have.
Bro, y'all niggas is cap.
But what I did say is that Future is the father of his sound, and there's no one that enters into his arena that does it better than he does it.
But that's still trying to make it seem like that because it was another nigga that came on the joint and tried to compare my man's to fucking to Soulja Boy. Talking about something he has influence, he's impactful, but he's like a ring. I'm like, bro,
don't love me with him. Don't love me with him.
He put Future with Soulja Boy.
But if we want to keep it a buck, Soulja Boy in the early 2000s literally laid the pathway for all of these other dudes that came after him. He really did.
Soulja Boy I
would not say that as an artist, I wouldn't say as an artist that he's anywhere near what Future is. But even with that, Future is very niche. Like people who like Future's music, y'all really like his music, and that's great. But that doesn't mean that y'all are the masses. Y'all aren't he's not Beyonce.
I think the masses.
That's what I'm saying.
Not at that level.
Niggas really try to act like because it's really like the. My bad, 2-5. Go ahead. No, I'm gonna go ahead.
I was gonna say I do think that the masses like Future, but there are levels to this. Like I don't think that Future's like the masses, they don't view him say the way that 50 Cent blew up. You know what I mean? Like Future might be a better rapper than 50 Cent for all I know. I will never know the answer to that question.
I'll never know the answer to that.
But the point is that like when 50 put out a record, he didn't need nobody else on it for it to get that type of attention. When Jay-Z put a record out, nobody was listening like, yo, you heard that Memphis Bleak verse? You know what I mean? So when Like That came out, and that's all I can base it off of because I don't know much about Future. So when Like That came out,
and that's the crazy part. Before I say anything else, before you say anything else, that's really what all this boils down to. Is that I actually went through when J. Cole was coming up, when I was in college, I listened to that Revenge of the Nerd shit, and it was fucking awful, bro.
Why you keep bringing
What
up
are
J.
we
Cole?
literally talking about?
But why you keep bringing up J. Cole?
No, but I'm saying
no. Discuss Jermaine.
No. Before, but I actually took the time to ingest the music that I'm
tried to
critiquing.
listen to Future. It's just not for me.
I told you I got 4 songs in.
Even remember when that album just came out? I was the one in the chat asking you, like, hey, what Future stuff should I go back to? You know what I'm saying? I went back and listened to 3 or 4 of the albums. It just wasn't for me. And what did I say?
Yeah.
I didn't say, yo, this dude is trash. I said, yo, he obviously has talent. He obviously is a good music writer. It's just not for me. And that's exactly how I feel about Drake. Like, you can't deny the talent. It's just not for me. And that's not a bad thing.
I'm a Drake fan.
I wouldn't.
But that's not a bad thing.
I would never say that Drake is talentless. I would never.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. So that's what I'm saying. I'm establishing that it's not all hate. Like, I listened to the dude.
Yeah.
I recognize the talent. I recognize the pen game. You know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't. It's just not something that I go back and listen to. But I'm also in a different phase in my life right now, where, like, for example, Nas is my favorite rapper. And Nas came out with a CD in September. I didn't listen to it until March. That's just where I am right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I recognize Future's talent.
Absolutely.
It's just not for me. It's just not for me to go back to.
And I guess the generations is different too. Go ahead, Rez.
No, it absolutely is. It's definitely different. Another example of that for me was Wu-Tang Clan. I hated Wu-Tang Clan growing up. Could not stand Wu-Tang Clan at all. But when I watched the Wu-Tang series, I was like, maybe I was sleeping on this stuff.
Same.
Went back and listened to Supreme Clientele, and I was like, oh my God, I missed, like, this is crazy. But I listened to it with different ears as an adult than when I was a kid, and I was just like set on, I'm not gonna like these dudes from New York who people down here keep telling us our music is all trash. These dudes from New York are the gods. And I'm like, nah, these dudes suck. And I didn't listen to the music. So to your point, when I went back to listen to it, I liked it a lot, which is when the Future, just to Mike's point, when the Future Metro song album came out, I listened to it. I told you I got like 6 or 7 songs in, and at some point I felt like, yo, this is a very long song. Like, this song is really long. Like, I've listened to the song for 7 songs.
Yeah, so like when I was you know, being in the military, so being in the military, right? And I've lived in like 6 different states. Everybody was talking about 50. Everybody was talking about even Ja Rule. Everybody was talking about Ja Rule. Everybody was talking about DMX. Everybody was talking about Jay-Z. Like people outside of Georgia that I know, I never heard anybody talk about Future until like 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
It wasn't a thing. Like, it wasn't like I was in Arizona and dudes were like, yo, that Future coming out. But let 50 or Lloyd Banks drop a freestyle. They were still on it.
Yeah. This is true.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying especially if you around old heads, bro. Do you know who Roddy Ricch is?
Yes.
I said I was in the military. I was around young people too.
No, I'm not asking. Do 25 know who Roddy Ricch is?
I've heard the name. I couldn't tell you any of the music.
And stick in the box.
I know currency.
In the box. Lick in the box. Stick in the box.
Pull up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. Anyway, the reason why I said
that in Designer.
No, but
did Future do that song first or something?
No.
Did Future do that song first?
That's not what I was gonna say. But what I was gonna say was Roddy Ricch did an interview. He goes up. He said he looks up to Young Thug and Future instead of Tupac and Biggie because that was just what he came up on.
That's what
he was born. He was born after they passed away. Roddy says Future and Thug's music helped him through the rough times in his life.
Yeah, generational.
Thug's another one. No, Thug's actually another one. Actually, if you think about it, I didn't get the Young Thug thing until much later. Like, again, just generation. I remember hearing Jay-Z in an interview. Like, I think Young Thug's incredible, and that his voice, his entire voice is an instrument. And I was like, who is Young Thug?
But
I heard about NBA YoungBoy more than I heard about Future.
And I don't
and
know
let the
any young
kids
boy
tell it.
songs.
NBA YoungBoy, no, Rez, just how your son feel about PG, that's what the young niggas feel about NBA YoungBoy right now.
Yeah,
And
it's
I don't know
true.
one
I
NBA
don't see
YoungBoy
it.
song.
I'm
Never
a
heard
young
it.
nigga. I don't care. I'm still a young nigga. I don't see it, bro. I
Nah,
don't
he ain't
see
look.
it. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't
Mike
like
P, do you see
pre-jail
Turn
it?
it up
music.
at halftime.
No, I feel like pre-jail music is better. He got out of jail. That new shit is ass. And like at one point, I was forced to listen to shit like that. So, and my students used to like NBA YoungBoy too. You know what I'm saying? Same as Kodak. But yeah, no, I'm not fucking
Oh,
with
that's
this new
another
shit.
one.
Rumi Bro, how you feel about YoungBoy?
He don't really do it for me. I mean, his last album, like I said, he have a couple tracks, but you really kind of got to be
People
like in a
damn
certain
yelling.
mode for a young boy. Like if you're right, like you just got to be like in a certain mode. Like you be like, all right, fuck it, it's a nice sunny day. You on the interstate, you about to do like 75. You know what I mean? Like you about to you on that type of feeling,
I'm at
pocket full
30.
of money, got some fresh outfit on. You got to be that type of flow to throw him on. Even still, I'm not throwing him on. I'm not really. I was never really a young boy fan, honestly. He locked up again. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, he
All you
just
do
got
is
locked
pray
up
for the
again.
brother. Yeah.
A young boy, Kodak. I can fuck with Kodak a little bit, but that's just all I'm saying though. It's like, bruh.
But the thing about Kodak, Kodak raps better than he talks. Like you actually listen to his
Mm.
rhymes, he actually got some stuff where he actually
See,
I got some Kodak tracks where he be like, oh, Kodak spitting. Like he could, you know what I'm saying? He got
Yeah.
a pen. He
see,
just still
I think
wild
it's
at
the
it.
old guy. This is what I don't understand. Like, why does it feel like everybody wants everybody else to like what they like?
Bro, no,
Because
it's
well
not
this
even about that.
honestly this
It's
is how
about the
America is,
disrespect.
bro. Bro,
It's
this is
about the
America. Like,
disrespect for me.
yeah, think about it. Like, if you ask most people top five, if you don't put Biggie and Tupac or Jay Z, then it's like, oh man, you don't know rap, you trash. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's like,
generational.
but I'm saying that's just how it
It's
is.
generational.
If you
Just
go to
like if I was
basketball,
talking
you
to
be like,
somebody that's what 27 maybe, and I said Drake wasn't whatever, they would look at me that same way.
exactly. But
I
that's
think a lot
him.
of times
You know,
people just don't do their homework either when it comes to music. The reason why I
between that and
gave
if you don't
Future
like Future
That
as
too.
much
part.
respect as I have is because, for one, Ralph really sold me on that shit. Secondary, he wrote for Beyonce. So if Beyonce didn't think he was good, then he wouldn't have been writing for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it goes the same with the
Right.
Dream. It goes like with Neo. Like those type of artists who are really good are not going to work with them if they don't think they're good. You know, so that's why I
Yeah,
give
no,
him
I
as much
agree.
credit. And Drake, I've actually heard him steal like from Future. You know what I'm saying?
Come
He
on,
steal
man.
Yeah,
from
but
everybody.
So you just got to get him
I
mad
mean,
credit, yo.
I just come back to the point that I don't understand how you hear me saying niche artist as an insult when my favorite artist is a niche artist.
Bro.
I
It
think
was
it goes
just
back to what he
I
said.
don't I
Typically,
don't
that's
like
using like a word to try to
maybe it's like what
ostracize
Adam say,
or bring
but
down.
I'm telling you how I'm using it. I'm telling you how I'm using it.
I know,
Like
I
I don't
know.
understand how
You
He
know,
me
AD
telling
was
you
like,
how I'm
sometimes
using
when we
it.
get in the
was
box
like,
and
he was
explain
like,
to
he
y'all,
want to argue.
Yeah,
He's
no,
like,
it's
nah,
just
he
like
want you
my
to say, I
favorite
No,
like
music soul
Future.
no.
child.
When I
Fuck
bro,
listen
that.
to
wait.
Future,
Cause no. Matter of fact, no. I gotta reference it now, bro. Cause there was some salt in that joke, Rez. I'm not, man. No, I gotta
It
reference it now.
wasn't.
There it
Hold
is.
on.
I said
It
nobody.
wasn't.
I said you said
Little spice in there. Little sriracha on top.
no, when I
it
listen to
wasn't.
Future, I'm just trying to find pills. Like
It
I'm just
wasn't. It
like
wasn't
I'm like
Future's
It
get me
time,
out of
wasn't.
my
bro.
misery.
It wasn't Future's
It
time,
wasn't Future's
bro.
time for what? It
He
wasn't Future's
definitely
time for
played a
what?
role
Hold
in
on,
the
hold
launch.
Right.
He played
But
a
it wasn't.
role
Hold
in
on,
the
wait.
launch of
Wait.
it.
Hold on, wait.
But,
Pause. Can we pause? Can we
oh,
pause?
my bad, my bad.
Because we want to make sure we're understanding what these lines are saying. You said, I said it wasn't his time, bro. What do I say? What am I saying? It wasn't his time for? I'm saying it wasn't time for the Future conversation because we're talking about Kendrick and Drake. It wasn't time to talk about Future.
Bruh, if niggas,
Can you
oh
imagine
yeah,
listening to a diss
shout out,
track
shout
and then
out, shout
saying,
out to
I don't want
LAR
to know
way,
what Future thinks?
bruh. We know it, bruh. We already know it. We don't trust
Mm.
you. We know what Future think. I'm just saying, if he hadn't shook
No,
the
but
table, set the
the
bar for
one thing that
niggas
I
He was
did
to
right.
set
He
say,
was
the
good.
tone,
the one thing that I said, it wasn't today, but the one thing that I said was I don't understand why people letting Future off the hook. Like you had this album and shit, and you letting other people do your dirty work for you. Like if you got a
he's
problem,
still,
like no, I'm just saying, like you know what I mean, like
He didn't have the
yeah, no,
problem.
I feel
He
you.
didn't have the problem.
He
He
has
didn't have
a
a problem. He doesn't have a
problem.
problem
He
with
has
Drake.
a problem.
He does. He has a problem. He doesn't have a problem with Drake. Not like that.
the
That's
way
what I
that
got out of him not saying nothing else.
the
He just
way
leaning on
that
Metro side.
I
Metro
see it,
boys, though.
the way that I see it is just like he said, bro. You a nigga number one fan, dog. I feel like they was cool. They was enjoying the high. They was enjoying being two of the top niggas in the game. And whenever they get on the track, everybody already know Drake and Future, like Diamonds Dancing, like it's gonna be crazy. And then they was probably mingling with the same hoes, and niggas was just talking, like just talking and being personal and shit.
Yeah, like that's whack
And
to
you know what
me,
I'm
man.
saying?
Like
So now,
that'll make me
and
not want to
then
listen to you.
and then Drake, you know what I'm saying, is probably on some like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, I gave him his start, he really needed me type shit. And I was like,
Mhm.
bro, that's just not
Mhm.
facts. Like that's
So
just
what song? So what song should we have turned off to talk about? So what song from the Drake Kendrick beef should we have turned off to talk about Future?
Oh, well, I'm not saying turn that shit off, bro. It's the beef. I'm saying, bro,
That's what
like
I'm saying. Like there was
but
something
in
going
the
on
but
right
in
there.
the
Like
but
we
in the
like
midst of that, he still dropped two, and it's not even, and when I say two of his best projects, I'm saying that because
That
they
came
still
before
said,
though.
regardless of, I'm I'm just 1 second. I'm saying, damn, now I done forgot what the fuck I was ready to say, y'all. God
That
damn.
came before though. Like
you
that
said he
came
dropped
out,
two
and then
amazing projects.
Oh, but that, yes, and he's still getting better. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's like, bro,
Mhm.
in the midst of all this shit with the music he just dropped, he basically just dropped a 40-track project.
cool. Talk to me about
What's the
that after we
single?
find out if Kendrick was whooping on Whitney or not.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and like
all. Let's
what,
get
And
back
that, and,
to
that,
beef
and
now.
that's and
Hey,
that's
yo,
all I'm
let's
saying. Like, bro,
revisit.
damn, like he's still
what's the
like okay,
single?
like I might be lost in the music because bro, and again, my personal favorite rapper is Kevin Gates. I just understand and appreciate what's going on as far as the music as a rapper that this nigga is putting
I've
out.
never heard somebody say that before in my life. That is the first I've ever
Personal,
heard a
I'm
person say that
sorry,
word from a
like I'm
sentence.
sorry, like not the
The
newer
Gates can
shit,
rap
but
too
like
though.
the older shit, like mixtape Kevin Gates, like with the dreadlocks,
Lamasi.
bro. That nigga when he used to rap on the old school Boosie type beats,
I know,
stop
but think about it
playing, bro.
like this. If you were trying to talk to us about Future's best work or whatever, like he put out these back-to-back albums, 40 songs a heat, and then we came through like, yo, Illmatic or Reasonable Doubt, you would be like, what we talking about, bruh? Like, that ain't
Bro,
relevant
what
to
are
what
we
we
talking about?
discussing right now.
No, but all I'm saying is that the fact that he's still putting out great music, I'm just mad at the fact that that it's being overshadowed by some petty ass shit. Like
Well,
I
I'm gonna
thought
give you
this
the
shit was
perspective.
like, and
Wait,
again, I'm not. If y'all niggas is still running those diss tracks back to back, those Jones was really one time listens for me. Like, I'm not gonna
Future
lie,
didn't.
No,
like
Hey,
bro.
Future
I did the
should
I
have
same
put
caught,
thing.
Kendrick
I
One
Lamar
caught
time,
on
what
that
Nah,
I
I
track.
caught
listen.
what
No,
I caught, but I'm
I
not
listen to
really
Beats and
invested
Grams
in
like
that shit.
18 times
The,
a day.
the Future should have
Oh,
put Kendrick Lamar on
God.
that damn song.
Pops,
Oh
I'm gonna
my
give you
If
some
he
god.
want
perspective
That
though.
What'd you
should
say?
sound like
What'd you say,
Freddy
Rumi?
Krueger to me.
if he ain't want to start no beef, I said Future shouldn't have put Kendrick Lamar on that track. Then if he ain't want to start nothing,
Dog,
he pretty much he
dog.
initiated the fire,
That's
bro.
what,
He
that's what I was about
started
to
it.
say.
But
And
He
just
again,
like
but
started
real
that
quick,
again,
shit, bro.
the shots was sent because it's a song on the second jump where he
He
be
was
like,
sending
feel
shots since
away, feel
2014.
away. That's what, but
Bro,
the shots was being sent through the music, like so
mm,
the
we
only
can be
reason
like,
why
oh, the
the
albums
only
is irrelevant, but Drake listened to them shits. You ain't just like he tried to say, oh, I skim through it, bro. Fuck off. We know you listen to that shit, bro, because we know this is where we know what's up when it come to you in future. You fucked with the nigga, bro, straight up, and that's all
Yeah,
it is,
the
but
bro.
only
the
why only
thing,
reason why I
but
like
the
that
thing is, like,
goddamn
it just
spot was because Kendrick
go ahead.
Lamar was on it, bro. Like like I said, if you say he was throwing shots in the other CD, nobody heard that shit, bro. Like both Future released
Nobody
both
heard it,
CDs,
bro.
and nobody would listen to neither one of them shits for real. Like, so I listened to it one time
Yo,
and kept moving, bro. Like
like that was
this is
like up there
only
with
reason.
Taylor
Yeah, it
Swift's
was because
release.
it's the beat. It was
And
the
that shit's
beat
still
and the
hard. That shit still
goddamn
getting fans, nigga.
and the only thing everybody care about is the beat and Kendrick Lamar verse. Nobody give a fuck about what Future talking about, bro.
Yeah,
That's
That's
just
it.
yeah.
keep it a
No, no,
And then
buck, bro.
it's
they
okay
talk,
though.
they
Like
talk
the
more.
hate is
They
crazy.
talk
Like,
more about the. No, they talk more about the beat flip at the end than they did any Future lyrics in that song, and that's not disrespect to Future. I'm just telling you where the emphasis was on the song. And so when that wasn't the case, then when the people keep having the conversation about it, no, they're not going to center Future. Future did do the Feel Away thing, which I heard about on X. I didn't hear about it through listening to the album because I didn't listen to the album.
This song without Future or Metro, period. You know,
I just feel like this.
I'm sorry.
Y'all remember the song
J.
Control,
Cole
right?
and Kendrick have the best verses on the
Whose
album.
song
I
was
remember
that?
Control. Yeah.
Bro, y'all niggas is wild.
Wasn't that a Big Sean song?
What, Control?
Okay, remember Control, right?
That was Big Sean, right?
Yeah, that was Big Sean. Yeah.
Was a
Y'all niggas is wild.
Nobody gave a fuck about that being a Big Sean song. Yeah, nobody listened to the
Nobody.
whole
And
song.
then Jay Electronica came behind them, and we didn't care about that either.
Oh, wait, I think
Exactly.
we losing
Nobody
Mike
gave
B.
it to him. To me,
It was a bigger moment. It was a bigger
You know what I mean?
moment.
Yeah,
All
we got
good though,
you.
because I mean the
Yeah,
music,
you good now.
the music
Yeah, you
there,
good
the
now.
music there, and the music gonna speak for itself. The longevity gonna speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
that's all.
But
I
we
gotta
got to
say.
let it get to that point. You trying to microwave it.
I ain't trying to
Right,
microwave nothing.
and to my point earlier, like, but guess what, Cups? Future's fans, they heard it. Future's
Yeah,
fans, they heard
why
it,
is that
bro.
not good enough for you?
Why is that not good enough? Like,
Like,
Future
if you
fans
like
heard it, they
it,
loved it.
then
Well,
stand on
no,
it.
bro.
What we
I'm
got,
good.
what we
I'm
got to
good,
do with
bro.
it? You
I'm
not
good.
good. If
That's
you was
like,
good, we wouldn't be
Again,
having this
Music Soul
conversation.
Child.
I
Could you imagine? Could y'all imagine?
already acknowledged what happened. Like the nigga dropped some.
Dog, could you
In my
imagine that
opinion, as a
Confessions
fan,
came out? Could
You
you
said
imagine
what happened?
Confessions came out and everybody's talking about Usher, and I'd be like, yo, y'all, why aren't you talking about the latest Music Soul Child album that just came out? It ain't time to talk about that.
bro. Fuck that shit. Man. I already know. It's all good.
Confessions is burning up the charts. I'm not coming to bring you my, hey, y'all, did you hear the latest Music Soul Child album?
I mean, if it was like that, you could always bring that up. You know what I'm saying?
niggas be like, nope.
No one would care, bro. No one
Honestly, I would
cares.
catch.
No,
I would
if you
put
were
in my
interested,
archive.
bro, if you were
Especially
interested in
that
the
time
Music Soul
frame.
Child, you know what you'd have did? You would have messaged me, hey, Rez, I heard the new Music Soul Child, bro. You heard that?
Hey, but I'll say, Reds, I'll say, I ain't listened to it yet, but I'm putting it in the archives. I'm going to get to it.
Hey, exactly. That's
No, Music
it.
Soul
That'd be
Child
me.
is sick,
Yo,
dog.
if it makes you
From top to bottom.
feel better, I do listen to Red Leather every day too.
Oh,
Bro,
Dog, dang on shoot. Villains and Nightmares came out Villains and Music Soul Child did an album with Hit Boy last year. Great
I
album.
mean, Cups, I listen to GTA every day, bro. If that makes you feel better, bro. I'm listening to GTA every day.
Yeah, nigga. 307. To the coop.
No,
Yo.
that's not true. That's not true. I mean, the dudes were always throwing shots at each other. We were going to get it at some point.
Yeah, no.
Like they've been throwing
That
shots at
it's
each
just
other for 10 years.
and yeah, did y'all hear the backstory on sort of the like that joint? So when they did first person shooter, Drake and J. Cole was trying to get Kendrick on it.
Oh yeah.
And Kendrick said, "Nah, I'm not doing that." He said, "I'm not doing that. I don't rock with you, and I'm not going to do a song with y'all." And so after that, that's when Future and Metro reached out to Kendrick about doing the verse, and that's when after he heard First Person Shooter, that's when he decided to do the
he
like
was
that
responding
verse,
to
and
that.
that's how that
Yeah.
came out like that. Yeah, he was. Yeah, so yeah, no, it was going to happen at some point. It was just a matter of whose
First
song it
Person
was.
Shooter was
And
nothing but like shit talking.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, big time.
yeah, it was.
I was a nigga just fighting the ring,
It
bro.
was.
Real nigga.
We're best friends.
And these niggas looking scared. What you mean?
What?
That man like
Who's
that
scared?
guy.
Tapping in from
scared?
Pluto.
What is Lethal yelling?
I'm not even.
He definitely on
What
Pluto.
is Lethal yelling?
I don't have.
Yo, I feel like me and Lethal are Kendrick and Drake. You know what I'm saying? Up in the hot box.
Hey,
You got-
yo. Hey.
I'm just saying.
No, where is Luke?
Which one is Drake?
You know what you saying? You saying nothing.
Yeah, like cap.
Is he at the
You know what I'm
crib?
saying?
No.
You saying nothing.
Where's
These
the audio
dudes
coming
been
from?
beefing for the last
Cap's
10
house.
years.
Yeah, lethal.
Oh, I'm about to say, I'm like, where the
You know
audio
what I'm
coming
saying?
from?
I know. I was like,
Get on camera and
the
stop being
backyard
pussy
yelling
moments.
through the window. Like, go
Doug,
home,
you got to
Roger.
figure out a way.
He in the
You got to
bathroom,
figure out a
like
way when
yelling.
Lethal's at your house to like have him on the screen, so it's not just like random voices yelling at us during the video. Bro. It's
That
crazy.
nigga say he was motherfucking scared of that nigga.
That's the best part. Yo.
That's wild.
All right. Here we go.
All right,
What
so
you
hey,
got?
Celtics down by 7. How about that?
Whoa.
Listen,
What the
I won't
hell?
go in that
9.
direction.
Make it 9. Make it 9.
He's like,
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we are.
in
All right, though.
Boston.
We
They're
got
triple in paradise. Oh my God.
All
In
right. So
Boston.
what are y'all?
Oh my God.
What is the projected order in the NFC North?
Detroit, Green Bay, Chicago, Minnesota.
Minnesota last?
That's what I said, Lethal.
That's
You
tough.
gonna trust that? You gonna trust that
That's
number
tough.
18 already like that?
I'm a flip
No,
it.
I
I'm
mean
gonna
they just
flip it.
got
I'm gonna
more
take the Packers.
stuff.
I'm gonna say
Isn't
Packers.
Jefferson
Lions.
18?
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna say Packers, Lions, and then
Okay, I can live with that.
yeah, I'm gonna take the Packers.
Yeah, I can live
You
with
think the
that.
Packers taking it?
I mean, it's still so early right now, but as of right now,
I'm
this
not
is
making any
preseason.
projections in May, bro.
I mean, this is what I want to talk about. He brought up the he ran
I
with
know.
me. You
You
see,
know,
What is
Cup's,
this?
this
Cup's
man
trying to
said NFC
antagonize
West.
Nobody, I
me
can't do
because
that.
me and
Yo,
AD were in here
I'm
arguing
not even
about
old for that
preseason
shit, bro.
rankings the other day.
yo,
So
that's
so Cup's trying
wild.
to
The
trigger
NBA
me.
playoffs are they're going on right now.
Cups don't want to talk about Boston right now.
Hey,
Yeah,
Cubs want to turn the beat on so bad. Hey, let's talk about football. Turn the
So,
beat on.
when we get to
Talk about football.
motherfucking finals, dude.
I mean, if we go
Yeah.
talk about football, then Mike P need to tell me why he said the Raiders was going to win the West the other day.
I did.
He did say that. He
I
did
firmly
say
believe
that. I
that.
wrote that down.
I missed that
I'm
one.
telling you
I
why.
missed
I'm gonna
that
tell you why.
one.
The Raiders.
I'm telling
No,
you
he wrote
why.
it down. I wrote it down.
I
It's on
feel
his
like
record.
It's on the ledger. I feel like Antonio Pierce has their defense playing at an apex level. You watch the last 4 or 5 games of the season, they was shutting niggas down. The running game was still gonna be there, and I thought that they just don't turn the football over. Just don't turn it
Who's their
over. They're gonna
running
be all right.
back?
Hey,
Who's the backup from last year?
Who
Hmm.
their running back? Who
They
their
gonna
running
turn the
back
ball
right
over.
now?
Devontae Adams with what quarterback? Vontae Howard, Brock Bowers,
Aiden
Mike
O'Connell.
Mayers,
I wasn't prepared for this. Hold on.
Jacoby Meyer.
Let me quit now. Hold on
I
now.
wasn't prepared.
You caught me off guard with that one.
I was just trying
Damn.
to
Give me some
figure it
names
out
now.
because I know Josh Jacobs is gone.
Yeah. It's the
Who is
Abdullah.
they got some new running backs. But
And they got
I
Addison.
mean,
Rookie though. They had
Nobody wants Madison.
Zaire White. Is it hold on. Is it
Oh,
Zamir
Zamir
White?
White, yeah.
yeah, Zamir White.
Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah.
good. He's
He
pretty
had a good
good.
year last year. Not Madison.
And they do got Madison,
White.
yeah, from Minnesota.
Yeah. They got
He still
Gardner
got
as
Amir. He
their
still got
quarterback.
Emil Abdullah.
And O'Connell ain't played bad last year. Yeah, Aiden O'Connell ain't played bad last year.
Well, I think Minshew's going to be the starter probably.
Damn.
They gonna lean on their defense to me. That's why I think it's gonna be their strong.
Ain't Mitchell only like 26, 27? He might get that start.
Yeah,
Yo,
Mitchell's
Minshew been in the
27.
league like 77 years, bro. There's no way he's 27.
Minshew
Mitchell's
is
27 years
27.
old.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying,
he's
bro.
27.
Crazy.
Look at it.
I feel like Minshew's
27.
been in the league like 12
Aiden
years.
O'Connell was 25.
Yeah, he got
That's what I'm
drafted in
saying, bro.
2019.
Unreal,
But
dog.
I mean, Aiden O'Connell's only his
Yeah.
second year in the league, though.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's something.
You feel me? So
But
yeah,
Minshew's
bro. Like
been around forever.
Their
Minshew
defense
got the
gonna be-
experience.
Shit.
And dare I say, he might be walking into a better passing offense than he was in last year. Dare I
think so.
say it?
I think
No,
so.
he definitely is.
And you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna throw the ball to Devontae Adams. That's for damn sure.
Bro, the
You
Raiders
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
win.
Run that football. They ain't got a running game like they ain't have a running game like they do. But I mean, if they feel like he gonna pass the ball, I mean, shit. If they trust him to do that,
And they already got a recipe to beat Kansas City. One of the few teams that have beat them in the last couple of seasons.
yeah. Also, I saw a list. Did y'all see that list of the top 10 rushing yard people from the last decade or something like that? And it was like,
I
Todd
saw
Gurley
your
was like,
list.
Yeah, me and Mike P was trying to talk shit last night.
Yeah, I was.
bruh. Oh,
And I had
because Zeke was
to, I
number
had,
2, right?
I really was trying to. I was just trying to highlight
he
Zeke
was,
though.
no, he was trying to shit on my guy. You know, saying he's like, look at Todd Gurley at number 10, and I'm like, yeah, Todd Gurley's number 10 and ain't played in the last 4 years. So what does that say?
No, the name that surprised me was Latavius Murray being number 6.
Oh yeah, I did. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, but
He was getting productive there everywhere he been, especially Buffalo.
Has he done, man?
Then New Orleans before that.
Oh, Latavius Murray.
But y'all see
you
Zeke
know,
number two though.
and you know the funniest part about it was one place higher than Todd Gurley was CMC.
Hmm.
Yep.
Come on now.
But then y'all thought I was
Interesting.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? When
This
I said give me
man-
Gurley.
This man, Latavius Murray, only had one 1,000-yard season, and that was in 2015 with Oakland. He had 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. Ever since then,
That shows you how much the run game has been de-emphasized. Because I mean, Christian McCaffrey was the leading rusher this year,
Mhm.
but he barely was over 1,400 yards. And
Barely?
not only that, but this is the craziest shit ever. Like, he had 8 more carries than Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry finished
Come on,
number
bro.
2 to him. But he was
Come on,
like
bro.
250 yards ahead of Derrick Henry.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
That is ridiculous.
CMC. They should have gave him the CMC for MVP.
Yeah, he should have
bro.
been MVP.
Straight up.
I think we all can
That's
agree
what
on
I
that.
said. That's what I said.
Well, I said it
Just like I
first.
said, Jalen Brunson should have been
I think
MVP. I mean, I ain't
hold on,
gonna
did y'all
do
see the Shaq did the Jokic the other day?
I know that was like savage as hell.
What happened?
That shit was wild.
They were doing an interview. They were doing an interview with Jokic,
When they
and he goes like,
Oh,
they
yeah,
Jokic
but,
as MVP.
yeah.
That was wild. Hell yeah. Shout out to Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, racistly, beg my pardon. You know what I'm saying?
That was
I
some
feel
wild
like it should have
shit.
went to Shea.
So now there are 9 people that have won 3 MVPs.
Nikola Jokic is a 3-time most valuable player.
He is the worst 3-time MVP of all time.
Big facts.
Like so the problem
Big
I
facts.
looked at it, right? The problem is it's the nerds because like
It's absolutely the
like
nerds.
this season he's like number 1 in PER, he's number 1 in win shares, he's number 1 in like defensive win shares somehow, you know what I mean? Like all this kind of stuff. So like when you look at all that stuff, that's why he's MVP, but we know he ain't really the MVP.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I've always had problem with MVP. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I go back to 2008 with it.
Same.
Like, I thought that they gave Kobe Chris Paul's MVP as a makeup for not giving Kobe previous MVPs.
Man, they've been fucking people with MVP for years.
So you feel
know
like
what I
Chris
mean?
Paul at one point was the best player in the league?
No, because the MVP
He had an
doesn't have to be
MVP
the
year.
best player in the league.
No.
Just like
Yeah.
Jalen
13.
Brunson. I said Jalen Brunson was the MVP. Jalen Brunson's probably not a top 10 player in the league.
Yeah.
So
Let y'all tell it.
So I don't look at MVP as you got to be the best player. I look at you as you're the most valuable to your team.
And look, and since the number 2 seed get an MVP, it's usually the number 1 seed.
Well, like we
Usually-
gave
usually
Russell
number 1
Westbrook the
seed on
MVP
the
just
Dutch
because he had pretty numbers.
player. That's corruption, you know what I'm saying? But
No, and I'm not even saying that Russell Westbrook didn't deserve it. But
Yeah.
if his numbers were 30 with 7 and 5, he probably doesn't win MVP. But since it was a triple double,
triple
he
dub,
gave it to
of
him.
course. Yeah.
You know
And
what
he
I
had to
mean?
work.
So like,
He had Roberson in his backcourt. Roberson could score
so
at all. Man.
So I don't feel that the MVP has to be the best player because how often does the best player actually change?
Not often.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Not often.
It doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So if that's the
yeah,
case,
not
I would
often,
just give
yeah.
it to the same dude every year.
Yeah, that's why LeBron was like, bro, I only got 4. I know I was the best nigga.
Yeah, like LeBron,
at least
if
10
that's the case,
times.
Yeah.
LeBron should have like 11. You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying? Jordan should
Yeah.
have
Agreed.
like 10 or
Yeah.
11.
And a couple defensive
Jordan should have 10 or
players.
11. Yeah, Jordan should have 10 or 11. LeBron should have 10 or 11. LeBron, the what it really killed LeBron is on those defensive player of the years. LeBron should have 2 defensive player of the year awards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they know what they're doing with that
Yeah.
shit.
Like that's
The market said it
But that's my problem.
no, that's the most aggressive.
But that's my problem with awards like MVP because all these dudes that vote for MVP are supposed to be experts. They're supposed to be
Yep.
the dudes that are covering it, watching it. They're in the arenas. But it ain't nothing but groupthink and a circle jerk. Like even between the five of us on the screen right now,
Oh, big time.
we all five could probably tell you a different dude that we think should have been MVP this year. But for some reason,
Yeah.
I
Jokic
think
got
so.
77 first place votes.
Right?
And
Come
so
on.
my issue is also this, right? The best player in the league can't be the slowest player in the league.
Come on, man.
Like he just can't.
Like real talk.
Like
Real
he
talk.
just can't. Like I don't understand. Like if nothing else, put these dudes in a foot race. If this dude can't run or jump, you can't be the best player in the league. And he's a very skilled big man, unstoppable offensively. Defensively, he's not nice.
No, at all.
He's
the
better.
2K MVP.
He's better than he was, but
Nobody.
he's not nice. People give him buckets every night.
Every
They give him
night.
buckets every night. Nas Reed is looking like Wilt Chamberlain next to this dude.
Mm-hmm. It's a fact, dog.
The
Yo, the
nerds
road
are
to
absolutely ruining
man.
this.
Women
But I
wrote
do
that
think
shit
that
too. Some
I
will.
do think that people take it too far though. Like there are people that basically be like he shouldn't have any MVPs. I'm like I don't have a problem with
He
that.
Oh,
get
no,
one.
no. I think the first one he earned for sure.
You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
I
think
think it's
like
second one when Embiid a game. Like Embiid played better than him all season last year.
And was
yeah,
smoking him in the head up matchups.
well,
Yeah,
because he
real
don't
talk.
ever play in Denver. But
Oh yeah, he ain't playing in Denver. He pussy.
Y'all
he
down
hasn't played
12.
he hasn't played in
Oh,
Denver since 2019.
man, what's
You
going
know what I
on,
mean?
Y'all are
dog?
down 12.
That's
Jason
nuts.
Tatum, 6 for 15.
Oh Lord.
Just let
Oh,
the
that's
just
an
let the game
improvement though.
progress.
That's an improvement though.
Just
Oh
let the
Lord.
game progress. He only had 14 points in the game 7 last year. So just let the you know
The
what
one
I'm
they
saying?
lost?
And I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's what we're waiting for. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody is so hyperbolic nowadays that if like Jason Tatum comes out here and has like a 35-point game, people are gonna be like, see, he's a top 5 player. See, he should have been MVP. You know, but he has too many of those.
This is why I don't trust him. Games
I mean,
like this, like
he is getting
y'all are
double
markedly
teamed big
better
ass.
than them.
Like
Huh?
Jason Tatum right now for me, when you say Jason Tatum, I hear Paul George. Like it's the dude that I'm waiting for you to
Oh
do
no.
the
Yeah.
things that everybody's
Oh
saying that
no.
you are.
The-
I'm waiting for
Oh,
that.
no.
Bro, ECFs and finals appearances.
Nah, he
Losing
ain't
to
Yeah,
like that.
Tatum's still, yeah,
all-time
he's
greats.
still,
Yeah, he's
still
not
in his
PG
prime,
though.
but he gonna get
And
those. He
he's
gonna get
still
them
not in
MVP.
No,
year
I'm
7 yet.
no, I'm not
Not
comparing them
PG.
saying that like he's the
You see how
same
PG
player as
Indiana
PG.
PG?
I'm saying that like the level that
he's all
everybody's
potential.
trying to put
He's saying
him
he's all
on is all
potential.
potential. Right. Like let me see it actualized before we start. Do you know what I'm saying?
Been in the finals 2-5. What more you want to see?
Hey,
What you
leave
want
Jalen Brown
me
alone, bro.
What you want
Like,
to see?
look, it's either a team game or it's not. Like 1 minute it's a team
Dog.
game. Now it's like, but yo, he got Eastern Conference Finals appearances. Like, so is it a team game or not?
Yo,
Bro.
He was a driving force in
yo,
those finals appearances, especially against LeBron. The first one.
Jason
The driving force.
Tatum was minus.
Jalen Brown is
Jason
not even close to being the player he is now.
Agreed. Jason Tatum's plus minus is minus 13 in this game. Derek White is minus 17, and Jalen Brown is minus 15.
Mm.
Bro,
That sound
niggas
like
not
hell.
showing up.
That's
What part
crazy.
of that, man? Niggas gotta show
Sound
up.
like
It's
hell.
team game, bro.
No,
Everybody gotta show up.
so like to your point, Cups, it's not the fact that they lost to the Warriors. You know what I mean? There is no shame in losing to the Warriors.
Let me
You
see
know
the
what I mean?
chart.
The problem is that he'll come out, he'll score, 23 or whatever it is. And then we're like, "Ooh, you saw what Tatum did last night? He brought it to him. He led the way." And then the next game he'll come out and go 3 for 14. You know what I
But
mean?
that's
And it's
most
like
niggas in the NBA.
Yep.
and
Most
it's
niggas
like
ain't
I know
defending.
that people and it's like I know that people have bad
You know
games.
it's not. You
And I
know it's
don't want to
not,
kill them
Mike.
for that. But it's a
Who
pattern.
You
is?
know it's not, Mike. Mike,
What's
you know
that?
it's not Jalen Brunson.
Because niggas on the Knicks know their role. Niggas on the Knicks know their role.
But that's what I'm saying though. If Jason
Niggas
Tatum
on the
was
Knicks
doing,
know their role.
if Jason Tatum was doing what Jalen Brunson is doing right now, even on this
Right,
stacked
duh.
team,
Okay.
y'all would be talking
I would be
about
singing
how
the
he's the best
praises.
player in the league.
Okay. I get your point.
Swap them niggas head up there. Swap them niggas head up there. Jason Tatum was
Brunson on that team in Boston?
Bro,
Yes, put Jalen Brunson on that team in Boston.
They're not making the play.
You put Jalen Brunson on that team in Boston.
Oh my God. That's a ring.
Dog, they would eat.
That's a ring, dog. Like, do you realize how clutch Jalen Brunson is, though? And I told you before, that's what I'm used to with Jordan. Jordan would make like 4 or 5 shots in a row. These guys don't even make 4 or 5 shots in a row. They make one here, lay up here, maybe a jumper
that's
here.
not it, Adam.
Jalen Brunson, for sure, he getting the ball every single time. He either gonna drive that jump, it's gonna be the smart shot, or he getting fouled.
He's gonna find somebody. Dog,
He gonna play with Brown. He's gonna play with Jalen Brown.
I just be sitting up here trying to talk sports, and y'all just be trying to piss me off for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here minding my business. Like, let me kick it with the fellas, and then like y'all gotta say some crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? It just, what is this shit, man? Like, all right, so look.
What did AD say? Oh,
no,
Lord.
This man is shooting 41% right now, and that's me rounding up. You know what I mean?
Who's this?
You know, Tatum, like in the playoffs.
No, we're not saying you're wrong that Tatum is struggling. We're not saying that.
The year that they made the finals, he shot 42% from the floor. He's fucking 6'10". You know what I'm saying? And he's like the ball handler. He can get to the basket whenever he wants.
Whenever he wants to.
Just like I said when I was talking about Kobe. Just like when I was talking about Kobe. Out of all the dudes that anybody ever puts in a conversation about this person could be the greatest of all time, Kobe has hands down the worst finals performances out of those people. You know
outside
what I mean?
of 2011 LeBron.
But Kobe runs to the finals
outside of 2011 LeBron. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like LeBron ain't go 6 for 24 in a game 7. Ever.
Did not.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And so with Jason Tatum, with somebody like Jason Tatum, I'm not saying that I'm requiring this dude, and this is the problem. I'm not saying that I require Jason Tatum to average 34 for a playoff to impress me or something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that let him do it. Let him get to that mountaintop before we give him the crown, is all I'm saying.
That's it.
Like even when Steph was winning MVPs, we were like, yo, they only won that finals because Kevin Love and Kyrie was hurt. We wasn't like, yo, Steph is taking over and he's
nobody handed it to Steph after that first one.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Well, y'all trying to give it to Tatum before he even gets the first. Y'all trying to give it to Tatum before he even gets the first one.
Y'all nigga, and y'all already saying Brunson is better than Trae Young. He ain't even make no ECF yet.
Oh, it's coming in 2 games.
Are you watching basketball?
Gosh, bro.
Are you watching basketball?
Okay. You know what, Adam and Cups. You know what? In the spirit of fairness, because I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to be no 69 God. So, for the purposes of being fair, I will chill with the Jalen Brunson until they make the Eastern Conference Finals.
He still got to do 28 again, bro.
And that nigga plays way better than Trae Young. The shit he's doing on the court right now, Trae Young could never think about doing.
Besides the fact that Giannis,
do you know what Jalen Brunson's averaging in the playoffs, bro?
Was hurt in that series. Besides the fact
they don't even know
in that series, and
they don't know. We don't know what he averaging. We don't know. We're not watching the games. God damn it!
Y'all see, no, bro. Do I need to pull up Trae Young splits in the playoffs, bro? It's never because he underperformed. Never. Bro, Josh Hart and DiVincenzo was putting up 27s, 25s, bro. Let me find out what was the fucking personal best for John Collins in a playoff. What is we talking about, bro? God damn! Bro, y'all niggas is really wild. I ain't even want to bring this shit up, but y'all niggas is really, bro. Like the salt is real, bro. Like on a scale
Your salt,
of an Auntie
salt
Anne's
is
pretzel,
real.
You try
on
to
the
injure
scale of
Your
an Auntie
salt
And
Anne's
is real.
that Eastern Conference Finals that you're talking about because he didn't
Uh-oh.
underperform. He has a
Uh-oh.
4 for 17 game. He has a game where he was 1 for 8 from three, and those are two
Uh-oh.
separate games.
Uh-oh. And you notice that. You look.
And
You
Giannis
notice that person was bring it up.
Giannis had a hyperextended knee in that series.
Any
and
response
they were still
Cups, to that?
champions. And they were
What do you say to that?
so we can't have
What do you say about
No, no, hold on.
we can't have one bad
No,
performance.
Cups, hold on,
We
Cups.
can't have one
Hold
bad
on, Cups.
performance because
Hold
all
on.
right.
He had two bad
So no,
performances.
no,
It was
no,
a
no,
four-game
no, no.
series.
Let you say yours.
He
Let you
had
say
two
yours. Let
bad.
you say yours. I let you say
You
yours.
said he
Take
didn't
out
show
that
up.
21 season. Take out that 21 season where he played 5 games. 2020 season, he played 15 games in the playoffs. He averaged 28 and 9. Then 2022, he averaged 29 and 10 in 6 games. What do y'all want from this nigga?
All right, hold on, wait.
Rez, Mike, and Bro. Can y'all repeat
All
the
right.
Cups what I said?
He
I
said
said
that
the
in
Eastern
Just ain't
Conference
had one
Eastern
bad
Finals.
Conference
performance.
Finals. He said the Eastern
I
Conference
said
Finals
in
that
the
you
conference
bring up.
finals. You
That you brought
said
up.
they
That
didn't
you brought
lose
up.
because he
Cups.
underperformed. That's
That's what you
why I
said.
brought that up.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I would like to sort of can I say something real quick? So I want to give you Jalen Brunson's last stats from his last 5 games. Is that okay?
I tried to
All
give
right.
it
So
to you last time.
he was out half the first half
The
in
whole
last
second.
night's game. He finished with
Yeah, he
29 and
scored
5.
24 points in the second half last night.
He had 29 and 5. The game before that, he had 43 and 6. The game before that, he had 41 and 12. The game before that, he had 40 and 6. The game before that, he had 47 and 10.
Easy money.
Come on, brother.
And he's leading
This
the
nigga in the
playoffs
fourth
in
What are you
quarter
scoring
talking
right
alone.
now.
about?
He's scoring at
And
least
he's
11 points a game in the fourth quarter alone.
What are you talking about?
And this is
look,
again only
look,
one
Saying,
series.
clear out.
No,
No,
so
Brooks, you
look,
gonna get
so
the
look,
ball.
Only
so
one series.
so
We
Cups,
niggas is talking about one series.
so Cups. To be fair, right? I do think it's debatable on which
Not
one
me.
of those two are better.
Not me.
I just think that Jalen Brunson is better, but it's not because I hate Trey Young.
I agree.
Bro,
I
no,
also do not hate Trey Young.
because
No,
what
I
is,
don't hate Trae
again,
Young.
the
No, I
shit
hate.
that y'all is
Check my
basing it
whole
off is
body. No, I hate
superficial,
Trey
bro.
Young tattoos.
I've never been a
The
I've
shit
never
that
been a
y'all
Golden
basing it
State
off is
fan.
superficial, bro. John
Was a
Collins
Golden State.
playoff splits, bro. Bro, John Collins playoff splits, bro. Let's really get into it,
John
bro.
Collins is not the second highest score on the Hawks. So don't do that.
Bro, I'm
Murray.
talking
Who's
about
the second highest
I'm
scoring
not in this season when they were hurt. Not in this season when Trey Young was
in
hurt.
no
He
season?
Still
don't
in
even
the
In
play
no
for the Hawks
season.
anymore. He don't even
In
play for
no
the Hawks
season was John
anymore.
bro,
Collins the
when
second
they
best scorer on the Hawks.
Update your
When they
resume.
were in the playoffs before this, John
Update your
Collins.
resume.
This is John Collins' first season away from the Hawks. What are we talking about,
John Collins was
Update your
never the
resume.
Hawks' second best scorer ever.
bro?
He's a
Who
defensive
was?
player.
Who was? Are you? Have you looked at? I'm sorry. Have you looked at the numbers? Have you
For
looked at the
John
numbers?
Collins?
No,
So
for the
John Collins,
Atlanta
you're telling me
Hawks.
John.
No, for
So
the
you're telling
Atlanta
so
Hawks.
you're telling me. Okay, cool. So the response that you're responding to me saying that John Collins is not the second best scorer on the Hawks, right? Because that's what I
Please
said.
look. And I'm telling you,
That he
by
was.
the per game splits on a year-to-year basis, John Collins was the second leading scorer on the Atlanta Hawks after Trey Young. Then it was
Okay,
names
cool.
like
What do you average?
Bogdanovich. Bro,
What do you
17s,
average?
15s.
Okay. All right, cool. So let's go to.
Like what is, I'm telling you exactly what's happening. Bro,
I'm listening.
no,
I'm
no, no, no,
listening
no,
to you.
no, no, okay. No, I got it right here. I got it right here.
Go
I got it
for
right
it.
here.
When you're right. When you're right.
Go for it.
Let him walk.
I got it right here, bro. 2021,
You're right.
2021, right? When they were
So long ago.
41.
This was 4 years ago.
Bro,
Bro,
I had a ball head then, man. Like, come on.
Doug!
I'm
4 years ago,
trying.
my kids were in elementary school.
want to move with my
Bro.
girl then, man.
Like, do you want me to make my point or do you not want me to make my point? Because again, the entire point that I'm telling you was on a year-to-year basis that John Collins was the second leading scorer, and y'all are telling me that he was not. And all I'm saying is, on the teams that Trae Young was leading, the defensive player that you're talking about was their second leading scorer for multiple years, going along with names like Bogdanovich and Clint Capella, bro. Not even Kevin Huerter, who was a shooter, was a top scorer.
And
You understand that Josh Hart and
what I've been trying to tell
White
you
Dante played on the bench last year. They're bench players.
Bro, but the difference is they played championship level basketball as a unit before. That's the difference. That is the difference. Okay, listen. If they do not have chemistry, they will not play well together. If these obviously they are different niggas when they are on the floor together. Bro, these niggas is putting up 20 balls in the playoffs, bro. That's for a reason. That is for a reason.
You realize when he left?
Shit, Cleveland.
Damn.
Hey, Cups, can I
So were they still not in the ball game when Jalen Brunson left the game?
Cups, can I say something?
OG Anunoby has scored the most points ever.
That nigga had 28. Exactly, bro. Niggas is stepping up. What is we talking about?
Hey, Cups, can I say
Niggas
something?
is stepping up, bro. Who else, bro? What else do y'all want from niggas?
They would have got blown up over that nigga.
Bro, I'm off this shit, bro. I'm really off it. I'm really off it.
Can I say? Okay, cool. Since you off it, can I say something? You just hold on. Wait. I want to respond to something you just said. So you said that Trae Young averaged whatever, and John Collins was the second highest scorer with 17 points a game. You said.
Prove me wrong, bro.
No, I'm asking. Is that what you said?
Prove me wrong, bro.
I'm asking you. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Can you confirm that that's what you said? So this regular season, Jalen Brunson was the top leading scorer. Can I finish? Oh my gosh, can I finish?
Go ahead, bro.
Jalen Brunson was the number one scorer for the Knicks at 28.7 points a game. Right? This year. The second active scorer that he has, 15.5.
Who played all the other games, bro? Julius Randle was averaging more than a dub. What is we talking about, bro? Randle not averaging a dub before he went out? Bro, before he was injured, was he not averaging a dub? What are we talking about?
Bro, he only played 46 games. He didn't play half the season.
Exactly. What is he talking about?
Play half the season.
He wasn't even there before that All-Star break. What the fuck is he talking about?
He didn't play half the season.
Okay, bro. And all the other, bro, how many games do you want niggas to play to average a high amount, bro? If niggas is not playing the whole season.
I think you're missing the point, Cups.
You're missing the point completely.
Right.
Well, if you chill for a second, we can tell you. But you keep yelling.
He played 46 games out of 82.
Bro, is that 50% or not?
I'm saying that's not enough. I'm telling you, the second half of the year.
Bro, and he was playing, and he was averaging 20-something, bro. Stop playing, bro. What are we talking about?
Half of the year. The second half of the year. The second half of the year. I'm gonna let you laugh because I'm glad you found it.
Go ahead, bro.
And how many games did Mitchell Robinson play? Like 5?
Come on, man. Those are starters.
Wow.
They had Anunoby. They got Anunoby in December.
And Anunoby still put up a 28 ball on niggas. And last game, DiVincenzo and Hart put up 25 and 27, bro.
But what about the 30 games? What about the 30 games that Anunoby missed?
Oh my god.
That don't count?
No, bro, and it counts because all the other.
None of those matter.
I'm off. I just said I'm off this shit, bro. I really just said I'm off this shit.
You brought it up.
You brought it up.
You brought it up.
We talked about it, and I'm good now, bro.
Better? Wow. It's Yeah, but carrying these niggas. Trae Young has never carried not in shit.
Bro,
I
I'm
got
just,
you.
bro. I
Hold on.
respect
No,
everybody's
no,
opinion, bro.
no, wait. No, we're gonna do this. No, hold on, wait. We're gonna do this. I got you. So we going back to 2021 playoffs, right? This is what you want to talk about. The 2021 playoffs. I haven't looked at them, but I bet you Trae had people who had more than 20 points in the game with him. Do you want to put money on that?
That somebody else had
That
20
someone
points.
besides him had 20 points in the game.
Let's do it. I'm not gonna wager,
right, cool.
but humor me. I'm not gonna wager, but humor me.
All right. So game one.
Pull up. Yeah, let's pull up for sure. Let's do that.
Game one, 40. Game one, he had 48. John Collins had 23.
Double.
John Collins had 23. That's right. No. I'm making a point. He had 48. John Collins had 23. That's a player over 20 points. You said nobody else had over 20 points when Trae was playing. That's game one.
I said average. Nobody average. Nobody average. Nobody ever average.
To game two.
No. When I talk about Julius Randle, I talk about him averaging a dub. I said nobody has never averaged a dub with Trae Young.
No, Ralph, what you said was,
that's literally what I said.
No,
that's literally what I said.
You brought up OG Anunoby. You said, no, OG Anunoby had 28 points.
It's still, John Collins did not put up 25, more than 27, more than 28.
Then you said, no, in the game before that, Josh Hart had more than 20 points. What are you talking about? So you probably bring out one other person on the team having more than 20 points other than Jalen Brunson. That's what you did.
What are you talking about? Exactly. What is it? Fourth best nigga put?
Game two. All right, Game two.
Go ahead.
Game two, Trae Young had, let me see, 15 points.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody scored over 15. The next was 12, then 11, then 11. Trae was their leader. They scored 91 points. All right, that's game two. Game three. Because you're telling me Trae was doing all the work. Nobody else came to help. Here we go. Game three. Hawks. We got Trae with 35 and Gallinari had 18. Nobody else got 20 in that game. So you're right in that game, right? You see? Do you notice how I just give you your credit when you're right about something? Game four.
No, I'm chilling, bro. I'm really chilling, bro.
Game four.
I hope somebody did get more than 20, bro. Don't prove me right.
Where's Trae? In fact, game four, did Trae even play?
Put on the beat.
Trae didn't play in game four, and they won. Trae didn't play, and they won. Lou Williams had 21. Bogdanovich had 20. Herter had 15. Clint Capella had 15.
Jesus.
Trae didn't even play. All right, let's go to game four.
No, without him.
No, so that was game four. Game five. With game five, Milwaukee. Trae didn't play in that one either. This Eastern Conference Finals that you are using as your measuring stick for why Trae Young is better than people, he didn't play.
And obviously he was hurt in the Joe. He was hurt in the Joe. What you want niggas to do?
Bringing it up, Adam.
He was hurt. What you want niggas to do? He was hurt.
I was talking about Tatum. And y'all deflected.
I'm ready to talk about.
Wait.
Bro, I'm so ready to talk about.
I'm ready to talk about. Game five. Bogdanovich had 28. Collins had 19. Gallinari had 19.
I told him,
bro, we talking about Bogdanovich and Gallinari.
He's still there.
This is your argument. This is your argument.
God, bro, somebody had to put the ball in the basket. The star won't on the floor.
Game six.
Bro. OG Anunoby, like you said, he had a career game when Jalen Brunson was hurt.
Wait. But there's more. Game six, Trae played. Hold on, wait. Game six, Trae played. Trae had 14 points.
Probably came back hurt.
14 points. Cam Reddish, Cam Reddish had 21.
But when I said that about Halliburton, you wasn't trying to hear it.
Nope. Cam Reddish had 21.
Again, what has Halliburton done? Like, come on, bro. Like, these are the niggas that are.
Again,
These are the niggas that you have to compare to, though. These are niggas that y'all have to compare to, though.
You know, to do something, you have to start from somewhere.
Got to. You got to. You got to.
And obviously Trae Young is a measuring stick, and y'all trying to exceed that, and it ain't happening.
You're measuring
stick. You gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, you gotta start somewhere. You have to start somewhere.
Not everybody had Jaylen Brown beside him from day one, did they?
Shit.
True.
Shit.
True.
Bro.
And if anything, that shit holding that nigga back.
Well, yeah, not everybody can play with Jaylen Brown or Klay Thompson to start, you know, or actually play one there.
And not everybody can have the luxury to play with the people that they played on a championship college basketball team with, bro. Not everybody has that chance to bring that same chemistry back to the court.
That's a valid point.
It's mad people. So you just think just putting people together from the same college team is the way to win championships? So
bro, no, I never said that was a championship recipe, but I'm saying it helps. I never said that was a championship recipe, but I'm saying it helps.
No, there's something to chemistry.
It only helps.
The year before Jamar Chase came to the Bengals, even before Joe Burrow got hurt, was he slinging that bitch around, or did he start slinging that bitch once he got his nigga from college?
Joe Burrow always starts slow though, even with Jamar Chase.
Y'all got it. Y'all got
Adam will tell you that. Adam will tell you that. He had 5 turnovers against the Steelers in week 1 2 years ago.
I just never want to hear you bring up Trae Young's Eastern Conference Finals ever again.
Please don't ever do it in your life. Please.
But he still won. He still advanced to that jump, though. He gets
credit for that.
He did. Nobody said he didn't.
I was just responding to you saying that they lost, but it wasn't.
And then niggas talking about, okay, the nigga was hurt.
That's what I was responding to.
Like, the nigga was hurt.
This is an argument because of you. This is only an argument because of you.
Like y'all do this, bro. Like we literally.
And y'all still haven't really proved anything.
We had this conversation on Friday. You brought it up like 2 days later when everybody else was asleep. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
You did. I'm not letting you get none more shit off. Jalen Brunson.
Like, y'all get mad at us. Y'all get mad at us when we respond. Just like yesterday, Adam was talking to somebody in the group talking about, apparently Jalen Brunson got fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all talking about
it. Because does he not?
Everybody got fans. Everybody got fans,
bro.
Does he? Obviously, the nigga do.
He's playing ball.
Peyton Pritchard
got fans, bro. The niggas, if you know, you know, bro. The real nigga know, bro.
Aren't you a Darius Garland fan?
Hey, bro, I fuck with Garland, bro. I ain't got no problem with Garland, bro.
Yeah, what he done?
Nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? They had to free that nigga from Colin Sexton, bro. Colin Sexton, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You know what?
Had to pacify Colin Sexton.
He didn't have no Colin Sexton, and he went 3 for 13 in Game 7 the other day.
He had, bro.
With Donovan Mitchell next to him.
You know what I'm saying? And what's the conversation around Donovan Mitchell? What's the conversation around Donovan Mitchell when his name's bring up in the hot box? Don't be trying to slide that bullshit this way, bro. Don't act like we give love to Donovan Mitchell in this here hot box. Come on, bro. Like,
overrated chucker. I'm standing on what I said.
But I mean, are they not winning right now though? How's he doing right now though? What's his stats looking like right now though?
I'm not discussing Donovan Mitchell. Are they
probably
winning?
A lot of shots.
I don't want to discuss Donovan Mitchell.
They're up 20 points right now against the Boston Celtics.
I don't want to talk about him because he's kicking your ass right now.
I don't want no spider combos, bro. I don't want none of them.
You'll talk about Donovan Mitchell if y'all was up 13 right now.
Yes, he would.
Instead of down by 20.
For one,
trying to strike a chord, but it's probably a minor.
This is a game that I am expecting to win. I have no problems with that. I have no qualms with Donovan Mitchell. You never heard me I never said not one bad word about Ben Roethlisberger after we beat Ben Roethlisberger because I was fully expecting to beat Ben Roethlisberger. I have nothing but good memories.
Good old Ben raped the burger, huh?
Rapey.
You know what I'm saying? I would never I would never brag over a victory over the Steelers.
You know what I'm saying? Ben locking them chicks in the back.
No, the Cavaliers, I meant to say.
Yo, just to go a little bit further back in the in this because I'm still on this. Sorry, that same year, just we want to talk about the 2020
Please,
2021
please,
playoffs. Game
please.
See, this
two,
is you and
game
Riz. I'm
two
Keep
in
chilling.
the
cooking, please.
series before it against the Sixers. Trey Young had 21 points. Kevin Hunter had 21. Herter had 20 points, and Gallinari had 21 points.
Mm. What is this?
Still on 25 to 27s, bro. The fourth nigga putting up 28, bro. Like,
This is one time. He
No,
refuses to
so
give it
look, for
up.
me, Cups.
Yeah.
No. So check it out. I can only
Huh?
speak for myself, right?
What do you say?
Like I can only speak for myself, right? So for me, all I've ever been saying was, Julius Randle was out half the year, Adenobi was out half the year, and they got to the 2 seed, and Jalen Brunson was obviously the leader of the team. That's all I said. You know what I
Look at the
mean? Like,
last 10 games, yo.
you know what I mean? And he's leading the playoffs in scoring right now. Like, that's just what it is. Like, that's not if he was averaging 21 and I was talking about him like this, that would be boosted. But he's averaging like 34. Like, you know what I mean? If Trey Young was averaging 34 right now, you'd be losing your mind. If Jason Tatum was
bro,
averaging
no, I wouldn't
34
because
right
that's
now,
what we
if Jason
expect from
if,
him,
if
bro.
Jason why do you expect it? He don't do it. If Jason Tatum
What
was
the? What are
playing
we talking
if
about? What
Jason
are
if
you
Jason
talking
Tatum
about, my dog?
if Jason Tatum averaged 30 if Jason Tatum was averaging 34 in the playoffs right now, you would be like, and y'all ain't want my man to win MVP. That's
My
what
bro,
you would
no.
be
For one,
saying.
Jason Tatum did not. No, for one, I never banged on near one drum for Jason Tatum to be an MVP. And again, in
The
the
first time I
2022
told you that I didn't think Jason Tatum was the MVP, you were hot. It's on
that
video.
was like weeks ago. That was weeks ago. That was weeks ago. That was weeks ago. And for one, again, because I was under the
So
impression.
never don't mean never no more.
Well, again, when we did our
Never have I ever.
SGA was always SG, and I think to go deeper into context, you say you wouldn't put him. I think top 5.
Who, Tatum?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did say that. I did say that, and I
that's
still stand by
for
that.
one. I've always said my
Okay,
MVP
look,
was
look,
SGA.
look. Okay, like when I was looking at it, I was like, yo, Brunson, SGA, Luka, Jokic, and at the time, I was like, why is Donovan Mitchell not in the conversation? You know what I mean? But Donovan Mitchell, I believe, didn't meet the requirements for the
Hell
games
no.
played. So I was like, all right, Tatum gets that spot now. But before that, I was like, why? Their numbers were the same. And Donovan Mitchell didn't have nearly the team that Tatum had. So why would that be so crazy?
I wouldn't. You know
Like
what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
we know that Jason Tatum is a better player than Donovan Mitchell.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, why should that matter? Like, if the
Yeah.
numbers are the same and one dude is on a souped up team and the other one isn't, why is it that out of bounds to say that this guy should get credit or that he should be in a
Yeah.
conversation that
That's
this
real.
guy on the better team is in? Like, why is that wrong?
Yeah, no,
It's
I wouldn't have
off of
gave
the
Tatum
narrative.
the MVP. I wouldn't have gave Tatum an MVP unless he won the scoring title, unless he had the highest per game in the league. Like unless he
And I
was
think
giving
we
niggas
talked
like
about Giannis.
35.
We talked
He
about
he,
Giannis.
he
He
has
was
had a
having the
down
best
year.
season of his career. Giannis was having the best season of his career, but I was like, no, but he can't win it because of the state of the team.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
straight up.
that's what I don't understand. Like going like, and it kind of ties back to the future conversation. That's what I don't understand. Like, why is it disrespect to say that Jason Tatum is not a top 5 MVP candidate? Why is that disrespectful? Oh, see, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He said the
I
Cavs
mean,
ain't
hey,
Here
are
we
they?
go.
now.
Are
Here we
they?
go. Here we go.
And
What the
again,
fuck?
a
Hey,
left-handed nigga
They just
or a
lost two
non
playoff
a
games by
nigga,
30
with two
points.
left hands.
They just lost two playoff games by 30 points last week.
Exactly. Come on, AD. You gotta stay off the weed.
Come
Stay
on,
off
man. This
the
is what I'm talking about.
weed.
Y'all just be trying to
Come on.
argue for
game
no fucking reason at all.
game
And
three.
there's no
Stay off
fucking
Game
the
basis
three.
for the
weed.
argument.
Cavs
There's
got
no
both got
Game
fucking
three.
basis for this
again.
argument.
Come on.
Hold on, wait. Hey
Don't
y'all,
do
hold on.
that.
Hey Mike, I'm not done yet. Game three.
Hold on.
Trae Young.
They lost 2 playoff games by 30, but y'all don't know nothing about that. You know
You
what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
about that.
I didn't say they were
Hey,
super. See why y'all do this?
Come on,
I didn't
Rez.
say that.
game 3.
Come on, Rez. Keep going.
I didn't
Game
say
3.
that.
Trae
Why
Young
do
had
y'all do
28.
this?
John Collins had 23. Bogdanovich had 19. Gallinari had 17.
Why do y'all do this?
Again.
I
And how
did
much did
not
Trey
say the
have?
Celtics were a
Oh,
super
come
team.
on,
I did
man.
not say
28.
those
Y'all niggas not
words.
watching. No. Fuck all that. Y'all niggas not watching basketball though. You
Are
sitting
y'all
in the house
watching
with your
basketball,
family
man?
watching basketball. You watching Jalen Brunson do this shit and saying, you know what, man? I still think Trae Young is better than that nigga.
Because
That's
I refuse to
fine.
believe
all
that.
right,
But
bro.
that's fine. Hold up, time
All right,
out.
bro.
Don't. Let's not get back down that rabbit hole. It's okay for people to think that Trae Young is better. It's okay for people to think Jalen Brunson is better. Why y'all want us to think
Right.
like y'all?
We don't have to.
No, I feel
We wouldn't
like to
even.
me,
There would be no
you got
point
an
of
extra
having a
resume.
hot box. There would be no point of
And
having a hot box
I'm
if we
saying,
all thought the same thing.
I don't want niggas to think like
The
nobody.
agreement
so
box.
earlier in the year, right? I said what? A lot of comments about the Cowboys.
Yep.
I gotta be quiet.
Yep.
If the player is better, you gotta
Yeah.
he's hurt. He got to relax and get back to the season next year. You're not that up. You got up this resume. I want updation. We want to be like,
God.
who is here now?
Why do y'all?
You were there. You're not there
Oh.
anymore.
Doug,
I
you
used
got
to watch
me.
niggas.
Hey,
I used to watch.
Too
Cups.
fast it's pissing me off. Too
They were
fast
doing
y'all
shit.
pissing me
And when I
off.
show up there, niggas be like, oh, who the fuck is
Too
that?
fast it's really grinding my gears.
Why do
This is
y'all?
really
You gotta
grinding my
update the
gears.
resume. I love when Shannon Sharp said that shit.
Doug,
Update the resume,
something
please.
as simple. No, Mike.
Please.
To Mike's point, Doug, we are literally looking at stats from the 2020-2021 basketball season to make a comparison to a dude's doing something this year.
Come on, dog. Are we
Come
serious?
on,
Yo,
man.
check this out. Check this out. Real quick.
Bro, his most recent playoff
Real
run was
quick.
2 years ago, bro.
He was
Oh,
there
you
this
want me to
year.
pull those? You want me to
He was
pull
there this
those?
year too.
Hold up. Before
Bro,
y'all
please.
even do that.
Bro,
Before
yes,
y'all
bro.
even do
6
that.
games, he averaged 29 and 10, bro.
Hold on.
2022.
Hold on. Before y'all even do that. Hold on,
All right, go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Mr. Reese. Hey, Mr. Reese. I'm gonna show you some respect. Mr. Reese. Take this journey with me real quick.
Uh-oh.
Take a walk with me. Do you put some camera on for you?
So Jason Tatum this season. This is this season. Jason Tatum's averaging 26.9 points. Jalen Brown's averaging 23. Porzingis is averaging 20. Drew Holiday is shooting 43% from 3. Derek White is shooting 40% from 3. Porzingis' big ass is shooting 38% from 3. Al Horford is shooting 42 from 3. Sam Hauser is shooting 42 from 3.
But y'all
Like,
don't keep talking about how bad we are from the field.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
that's
saying that
good.
they're a super team, but that's the best team in the league. Look at their record. Look at
By
how
far.
many games
By
they
far, though.
finished ahead of the 2 seed. Like, why is that crazy? Like, I don't understand what we're talking about here. Like, I don't understand. Like,
Well,
I'm not saying that the Celtics are the Warriors with KD or something like that. Each season is different, and they're the best team in the league this year. You know, all the jokes that we make about Jalen Brown, he has a higher shooting percentage than Jason Tatum this season. You know what I mean? Drew Holiday has a higher shooting percentage than Jason Tatum this season.
Captain Drew.
Porzingis has a higher shooter percentage than Jason Tatum
Statistician.
this season. Al Horford has a higher shooter percentage than Tatum this year. Like, Peyton Pritchard is
And
on the
take him
same
off the
level.
floor and
Like,
take the highest scorer off the floor and see what happens.
well, no shit. You can do that with any team.
Jalen Brown would score.
Oh,
What if I take LeBron off the Lakers? What if I take SGA off of OKC? What if I take Luka off of Dallas? What if I come on, man?
If you take Jokic off
it was
off the
still, them niggas
Nuggets.
are
What
still
if I
good.
take
If you
Joker
take
off of Denver?
Embiid off the
What if I take Anthony Edwards off of Minnesota? Come on, man.
Oh, Michael Porter Jr. though, that's crazy.
I'm not box score reading. I'm covering the season.
I am
I'm
box
not
score
looking.
reading,
I'm
and I am
not
at
looking
game
at.
4.
I'm not looking at tonight and saying, look at the numbers from tonight. This is over the course of 82 games. Just because you don't want to read, don't make me illiterate.
You told
Like, what
Jay
the
Bell
fuck?
get the
Like,
motherfucking ring at this point.
Hey, 2-5, get
like
you some water, man.
this shit makes no sense, man. Like for real. Like I don't know what cats want from me. What do you want from me? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Dog.
look, I be sitting up here talking about like, yo, who is the best team in position to beat Boston this season? Like, who's the best?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the team in the playoffs they don't want to see? Everybody says Boston.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't want to
Yeah,
see.
it's true.
They don't want to see themselves.
Like, you're right. They're the best. They're the best, dog. Hands down. I picked them to win it all.
You know what I mean? Like, come
And
on, man.
Tatum is a dookie, so he should be high. He should be held in higher regard. He's not playing well.
Let's go,
He
dude.
hasn't had really a good season.
I'm just saying,
overall.
like any other dude that we say is the best player on a team, we would not be saying all this shit about. We would be like, he failed. Why they ain't doing this? Why this? Why that? With Jason Tatum, it's like, no, but if I take him off the floor, I bet you Boston will lose.
Well,
like,
Ralph,
okay,
Cup said
no
this too,
shit.
though. Cup said this though. Cup said, all in. If they don't win it this year, then something got to change.
That's what he
For
said.
sure.
Like, bro,
So-
like, look at Miami without Jimmy Butler.
Prove
Like,
the
I mean,
leader, exactly.
That's what I'm
Leader
saying.
is
Like,
gone, bro.
so if I take anybody's leader away, it's going to look like that.
That's why I feel like it's an all-in season for Boston. So it's like
Like, I
they
don't
don't get it done this
understand.
year, then okay.
Like, why
And
do you
just
want
it
me
goes
to-
back to what I was saying 15 minutes
Why do you
ago.
want me to think
When
like
we were
you?
talking about, well, and that's just goes back to what I was saying 15 minutes ago when we first initially tried to draw the comparison between the Knicks and the Celtics. The Knicks know their role. Niggas on the Celtics, this nigga Jaylen Brown, we can get everybody else to buy in except for this nigga, bro.
Then bench him then.
Yeah, bench him.
That nigga got the highest contract in the league, bro.
I got one last. Can I give you one last?
No, we're not going to
Can I
kill
give y'all-
Ant. No, we're not. Because
Can I give out one last stat?
You know what? Go
Can I
ahead,
give out one
man.
last stat?
Take me off the
Can I
big
give out one last
screen,
stat?
man.
Hold on.
Can I give you one last stat? And I'm done with this
Hold on.
conversation.
Don't give it out yet. Hold on. Hold on.
Why? Just why?
Cups, can I give you one more stat? And then I'm
And
done.
hold on, one last thing real quick. And why we always got to do that too? I'm talking about Jason Tatum. I ain't talking about Anthony Edwards. If you want to talk about Anthony Edwards, bring him up another time. Bring him up when Minnesota loses. Don't try to talk about him in the middle of my Jason Tatum segment.
I just want to close out my Jalen.
Why we always got to? But you didn't say that about SGA.
Yeah,
But you didn't say that about Luka. We ain't talking about them.
The onslaught. Go ahead, Rez. Cook, yo.
All right, so my last stat. All right, so I know y'all are saying that these guys are averaging all of these points. I'm going to go back to just one series before this one: the Knicks versus the Sixers. All right, Jalen Brunson averaged 35.5 points and 9 assists a game. The next highest scorer had 16.8 points a game.
Per game?
Per game.
16.
I'm going to need
16.8.
you to look up those because you were looking up individual games. Please look up the per game
I'm looking at
split,
it right
bro.
now. I'm
Exactly. You were looking up individual games. No, not 16 points in a single game. You were talking about 16 points for the series.
I'm talking for the series, bro. Share the
The
screen.
series, but when you were naming single games. You were naming single games, bro. We were talking about
again, cups. And listen again. The reason I brought up the single games is because you brought up the Anunoby, the game with Anunoby getting 28. You brought that one game.
Now that we're doing that, we're highlighting that for Trae Young, though. Now that we're doing that, what you're doing with Trae Young, though.
And I will. But I'm telling you is that what you were doing was we were talking about averages, and then you went to a single game where Anunoby had 28 points.
You did.
The fourth nigga! The fourth nigga, bro! Nowhere near not the second or third option, dog. And again, if your fourth nigga is OG Anunoby, bro, what are we talking about?
You brought it up. You can't get mad at the point when you brought it up.
I know what I brought up, and we brought up the games where you said you was like where you felt like I said that somebody didn't score more than 20. Okay, we get that, bro. Again, John Collins is a defensive specialist, and we have to rely on him to get a dub.
He averages 2 times more than the next guy.
Easy. The next guys are backups, brother.
Do you see
On
that?
the bench. They're bench players.
This guy,
Weird.
Josh Hart, was a bench player.
Bench player.
Anunoby, bench player. DiVincenzo, bench player. McBride, bench player. Hartenstein, bench player. Bogdanovich played with Trey. Come on, man. Now, do you want to go back to the 2021, the 2021 playoffs again? That's what we're doing? Because I can. I'll pull it up. I'm just telling you what this dude is doing is different. You keep saying that everything that Trey has done, everything that he's doing, Trey has already done. Trey hasn't done any of this. Trey did not average. Trey did not get 40 point 5 assist games. He didn't because no one's ever done it. That's all I'm saying. This dude is doing something different. Dude is balling. And I don't mean that he's like the best player to ever play basketball. That don't mean he's the best player to play in the league this year. But right now, this year, you got two dudes standing at the YMCA, and I get to pick the two of them based on what happened this season. I'm taking Jalen.
Big fact. And you have to really, really understand.
Congratulations, my dog.
Erase all this shit too. He ain't doing shit. Same thing. He's playing an unbelievable series.
That's all I'm saying.
Unbelievable playoffs. He's getting all the credit. They saying he the face of the league. They say he the next Jordan. Nigga, he just black as a bitch. He not Jordan, nigga. Nobody's Jordan. The fact of the matter is he's playing great basketball. So give him credit. That's all niggas are saying. Give my nigga Jen a bunch of credit. You not doing that.
No, we just trying to enjoy this season.
I never said he was a scrub. I never said he was a scrub.
Can we enjoy
never said that, bro? I never said the nigga was a scrub.
You know, I just realized something. This used to happen when you talk about LeBron. Like, it would be, well, what about LeBron? This is the first time I've seen this conversation happen in a way that didn't refer back to LeBron, which I'm very happy about. And let's not do what about LeBron. This whole thing stemmed from the fact that we were giving Jalen Brunson props for being like really amazing in these playoffs, and they were like, "But he's not better than Trae Young." Can we enjoy this year? Do I have to wait until Trae Young comes back to enjoy basketball?
So who your top 5
wide receivers? Played this year. He played in the playoff game. What? We seen him play in the playoff game. We seen him play in the playoff game.
I'm top 5 wide receivers. Go.
Jerry Rice. Seriously though, Cubs. Why are you ignoring this playoff run he played against the Bulls? He played in this year's playoffs.
He played in this year's playoffs, man.
He had like 6 turnovers against the Bulls, my team. Trash.
Was a nigga healthy?
Who's your top 5 wide receivers? Hey, Cubs. Who are your top 5? Who are your top 5 actors from Connecticut?
Please, come on, man. Now, who are your top 5 slot receivers? Fuck all the bullshit. Who's your top 5 gunners in the NFL? Fuck it.
Who's your top 5 special teams players all time?
Top 5 mascots.
Matt Slater. All right, that's one.
No, Matt Slater is that dude there.
Steve Tasker. You got to put Steve Tasker on that wall.
No, I'm saying.
I'm going to keep Davis. Cowboys.
Dante Hall.
Daryl Green.
Him and George Stick for sure.
How about the only punt returner, kick returner to ever win a Super Bowl MVP?
Desmond Howard. Okay, and from the motherfucking University of Michigan.
Michigan. I'll take that.
What is he talking about?
We can go Mitchell for the Eagles.
These motherfuckers went 8 for 35 from 3.
Josh Cribbs.
Yeah,
exactly.
That was what you was trying to highlight, though. 40% for 3, 40% for 3, 40% for 3, 40% for 3. My bro, what is that doing, though?
Because they can have a bad game, just like we've been saying.
Like, god damn.
Y'all the ones acting like you don't. I don't know. Whatever. We done with that.
Can I ask you a real question, Cubs? Why do you think your team has these games like every season? Like every series, they have like 1 or 2 of these games.
Yes, it's really good.
They're talent-wise, they're better than these guys. Man.
Sometimes the ball just don't fall, bro. Sometimes that shit just don't fall in the hoop, bro.
Man, you got to go to the line, bro. I hate to
Sometimes
see
that
that
shit
shit.
just don't be falling,
It's
bro.
bad. It just rigged though. That's what I know. It's rigged.
What was the most? Man.
It's
So
part
how
it's
did
part
y'all
of
feel
Vegas
about
sports betting.
how did
What you
y'all
about to
feel
say,
about
bro?
the infamous?
Tom
I
Brady
don't know if I
roast.
want to bring. No.
Not
The
Tom Brady
infamous.
roast. Yeah,
The infamous. No.
that's
I know
crazy.
LAR probably gonna be mad at me for this one, but the infamous PI call that was not a PI call. Rams Saints NFC Championship.
It was egregious.
Oh,
It
it
was
was
It
egregious.
egregious.
was
The
it
worst
was
call
an
of all time.
awful call, but the Saints got the
It was
ball
The
first
worst
in
egregious.
call of all
overtime, so
time,
they
brother.
should have won.
Easy
Saints
call.
still had a
Mm.
chance to win.
That was
They
the
should
worst
have won.
call of all time. Seriously, the worst call
Yeah,
of
the
all
Saints
time.
still had a
It's
chance
not
to
even
win
close.
for sure. But
But
bad
yeah, that
call,
was an
very bad
awful
call.
call. Awful
Honestly,
call.
That's
that
called a
It was
rigger
way worse.
in
It
the
was
betting
way
community.
worse
It's called
than
a rigger.
everybody getting mad about that Miami Ohio State call. It was way worse than that.
Miami Ohio State is the worst call of all time. That
Nah,
worst call of all
I
time.
think no.
That was the worst call of
That
all.
Saints
Miami Ohio State.
Rams was the worst ever.
like,
Dog.
hey.
Oh,
I
Hold
wouldn't
on,
even.
wait,
I
no,
I
remember
wouldn't even
seeing that. I
hurricane
remember seeing
fan.
the
That was
Saints
hot.
game. Been like, oh, they didn't call that shit. I had the wings in my hand. I was like, yo, they didn't call that shit. Niggas like, nah.
I remember where I
So,
was when I watched that dang on that.
All right,
bro.
that shit was bad,
worst
man.
screen,
Bad
worst
All right.
PI.
screen. The Miles Turner screen from game one, like worst call. The Miles Turner screen from game one,
That was bad.
or the Yukon Iowa screen.
Hmm.
Oh, the Miles Turner.
Ooh.
I think other you were like,
I hated that call against you. I hated that call against UConn. I
I
hated
didn't
that
like
call
it, but
against
I
UConn.
felt like it
Without
was.
without injuries, would Paige Beckers had been Caitlin Clark?
I don't know.
Mm,
I
I
doubt
don't know.
that.
I don't know if she has the star. I don't think Paige Beckers has the star power that Caitlin Clark has. If for no other reason that like we've seen great white girls play at UConn and it didn't move the needle the way Caitlin Clark did. Caitlin Clark was a very unique
Right.
situation because she's from Iowa. Iowa's not a basketball powerhouse, so it's the underdog thing. It's this
Uh
young girl. She's skinny. You know, she don't look like somebody that would like dominate a basketball court, and she has a little bit of personality to her. Like
Mhm.
it was lightning in a bottle. And if the WNBA doesn't get a hold on it, they're gonna make the same mistake the NBA has made when it comes to marketing individual players instead of opposed to their full league.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know if what you was about to say 2-5?
No. I was just saying okay. I was just acknowledging what he said.
Yeah.
No, you're
So
right,
man.
Adam. 80 living and dying by the three. That's why I don't. That's why I said, is this going to be the game? Because that's why Boston has those ups and downs. Honestly, and I've been saying this for I want to say 3 years now. They want to shoot all the threes. Just go to the
Yeah.
bucket. Jason Tatum is 6'10". He can get to the bucket anytime he wants to.
Ain't that
I
what I
just don't
said
understand.
15 minutes
Drive
ago?
the basketball. Drive the
That's what I
basketball. It ain't
so that's it's not hard.
Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum should be the best player in the league, bro. He
He
should be
should
the
be.
best player in the league. Talent wise, he has all of it. He just wants to take the hardest shot all the time. All the time. He has to take the hardest shot. Fadeaway threes, right and left. Missoula comes in. Yep. But also you have to be willing to be coached, though. You got to be coachable. You know, I don't know that he's not, but when I see those, like as a coach, I'm not drawing up for you to get the ball at the 3 point line, dribble down to 3 seconds, and turn your back and do a fadeaway 3 pointer at the buzzer. I don't think the coach drew that up. Cups, talk to us,
All right,
man. You
man.
all quiet.
No, I
Who's
got
your
you.
favorite?
No,
Who's your favorite members of the Wiggles? Name your top three Wiggles.
the black dude for sure
All right.
with the fuzzy hat. Hell yeah. I don't know nobody. I don't know. I
Mr.
mean, I know the
Featherstone.
rest of Yeah,
Mr.
him. You know what I'm
Feathersword,
saying?
Captain
I can't name
Feathersword.
no. I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, I don't know no tracks though. But definitely the black dude from the Wiggles for sure with the glasses for
All
sure.
right. All right. All right. Cool.
So
All
hell
right.
yeah, I'm rooting for everybody black for sure. Oh, here we go. They running what the entire league running. Your problem is when they hit with the best of them.
True. And when they miss with the worst of them.
All right, here we
I
go.
just
Hold on,
don't
wait.
know, man.
I got something for you, 2-5.
Travis to me is the absolute steal of this entire draft. This guy,
Hold on.
Damn. Travis to me is the absolute steal of this entire draft. This guy,
Jordan Travis.
at one point in time last year, right, dominating college football. And if he's healthy, they're in the Final Four, and who knows what happens from there. But he was dynamic. He was accurate. He could move, throw. He was a leader. I mean, you could see how the team was impacted without him, right? Obviously, skill, but his leadership and the way the guys talk about him on that football team. He's going to sit behind veteran Aaron Rodgers. We know how good he is. He's going to sit behind Tyrod Taylor, who has mentored loads of quarterback in his decade-plus NFL career. And there's no rush for him to come back. He's injured. He'll probably come back with a month or two, maybe 3 on the practice squad and develop some confidence and some rhythm. Then he has a full entire offseason again to either back up Aaron or be the starter or back up somebody else. So it was almost like a red shirt year plus like a gray shirt year. And all of a sudden he's back and has an opportunity now to play with a Jets team that's transitioning away from Aaron Rodgers, possibly. It's a win, taking this guy late rounds. Almost forgot about him in a way. No one's been talking about him at all because these rookies got to play right away, right? No, he's got a red shirt year. He's going to take time off and have an opportunity to play for the New York Jets in their next.
How do you feel about Jordan Travis and his potential NFL career and being the heir apparent?
I hate people so much.
Mm.
Rookies got to play, right? Motherfucker, he was a 5th round draft pick. No, he ain't got to play. This ain't the same thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And no, I don't think Jordan Travis is going to be that good of an NFL quarterback. Like I told you the other day, I think he's an athlete with heart. You know what I'm saying? He's the type of dude that you want on your team. You know, he'll galvanize you. He'll motivate you. But I just don't think he's accurate enough. Like I don't know how the injury is going to affect his mobility, because obviously that's a big part of his game. But this is not Lamar Jackson that we're talking about. You know, like this is not Jaden Daniels that we're talking about. This is an inaccurate dude that just makes plays. You know what I mean? I don't know how far that gets you long term in the NFL.
So it couldn't be like potentially another Jordan Love situation where they draft Rodgers, maybe not, of course, not 26 overall, but where they draft the heir apparent, and now maybe like 1 or 2 years down the line, they got somebody to fall right in place. You don't even see that happen.
I mean, I think at best he's Tyrod Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? At best, like
not a bad bar.
I think that's his ceiling, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what he should aspire to. I don't think that. Like, I don't think 5 years from now he's going to be an NFL starter. Like, I don't think that.
Jordan Travis?
Yeah. Like, I don't think
even 2-5 with the weak quarterback market.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get a shot.
I've said this numerous times.
He's going to get a shot. I just don't think it's going to pan out.
I don't think y'all really realize how weak the NFL market for us quarterback is. It's really, really true.
No. I'm saying like what I mean is though, like, is that he's not going to be. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of a quarterback. Like, he's not going to be a Pro Bowler. He's not going to be a perennial playoff quarterback or whatever.
That's
like,
tough.
I just don't see that with him.
I don't know, man.
I
think a lot of the quarterbacks that are starting right now won't be starting in 5 years.
That's probably true, but I don't think he's better than most of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
I'll leave your understanding. You are the college football guru, so I give you
like.
that.
I'm not a scout though. You know what I mean? But I mean,
you are though.
Like if I mean, he could probably be Black Colt McCoy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just don't.
Black McCoy is crazy.
Like
dog
Sam
McCoy.
Howell. So like with Sam Howell, right? There were certain intangibles that I saw about Sam Howell in college that gave
text.
me
Just don't talk the full
hope
time.
that he could be a decent NFL quarterback. You know what I mean? Like
It's one, right?
Like he puts teams on his back, regardless of if it was North Carolina or not. He
Mhm.
made plays. Jordan Travis, like I was telling Cups the other day, coming into this season, like Jordan, I didn't know if he was going to get drafted like before the injury, like you know what I mean, coming into this season.
Really?
But then he took off this season because he had Keon Coleman, you know what I mean, and he was able to have Trey Benson in the backfield, so
Mm-hmm.
that helped him out. But I don't know how much he developed versus the players around
Around.
him got better, so he looked better.
Well, I feel like the NFL. I mean, you probably play a better talent there too.
Yeah, I mean,
You get that
if
2 years
everything
in
stays as it
A-Rod.
is, yeah, if everything stays as it is, he'll have Garrett Wilson. He'll have Brees Hall in the
Hall.
backfield. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I mean, it could, but I mean, Ryan Tannehill, like he could be a Ryan Tannehill type, but with
Okay.
better legs, if
I can
the
see that.
injury didn't take too much
I
away
can
from
see
him.
that for sure.
You know what
He's
I
made a
mean?
lot of money in the league.
But I don't think he's gonna. But I don't think there's like oh, here's a hidden gem, and we got Brock Purdy now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see that.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
but
Okay.
in that same breath, though, nobody ever predicts those guys. They always come
No,
back.
definitely, and that's why I said I'm not a
Yeah.
scholar.
So I'm
You know
not
what I
saying
mean?
that you're
But
saying he's not going to be that at all. I'm just saying that, man, we just don't even know sometimes.
yeah, you just never know.
You
Like,
just
you know
never
what I
know.
mean? Like I said, I like
But I
Michael Pratt.
respect the
Y'all like
prediction.
Spencer Rattler. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
we
like
we
Spencer
gotta
Rattler
we,
too.
we gotta see these dudes put it together. You know what I
Got
mean?
to.
Like, they have
Got
the
to.
talent. They all talented.
Yeah.
You
System,
know what I mean?
coach, put it together. Yeah, sure.
Culture.
Like
You know
nobody
what I
thought
mean?
Dak would be as good as he is. I feel like
Exactly.
not
He
to bring
came
up
out of
forward,
he
but
came
I'm
out the
just saying.
gate. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
he
as a
put the
fourth
work
round
in.
draft pick. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So,
started. Niggas don't
but
realize he started out the gate. Like you said, out the gate.
yeah, out the gate because he got thrown into it because Romo got hurt. So, like
Yeah,
we definitely didn't see that coming.
I told the
But
whole fan base like, "Yo, Romo done, bro. I'm gonna watch that shit live." He did a
Hell
little,
yeah.
his little circle around, give the shoulder. He gave JJ Watt, and that nigga said, nope, folded him up like a lawn chair. I said, yeah, Romo done. He done. It was the same way he got hit with the collarbone joint. I think it's 100% him on that joint. I'm mistaken. So like to me, I knew Romo was done. I'm like, yeah, so Ford winning that joint, he's been doing it ever since. So
but as far as the Dallas Cowboys go, we still don't trust you. You know what I'm saying?
no, I
So
feel you shouldn't. You
you know what
shouldn't.
I'm saying?
I'm not
Joe,
trustworthy at all with the Cowboys. So yeah, you
I'm gonna
shouldn't.
get out of here though, man.
No, it did
You
for
know
you,
what I'm
Chop.
saying? I get up with y'all cats.
All
Y'all
right,
on
too,
All
tonight?
right, y'all. Yeah, we have reached that 2 hour mark
Y'all
here in the
on tonight?
motherfucking hot box. You said what happened, gang?
Y'all on tonight?
Yeah, we about to we
What's the
talking
topics
now.
though? So I know what to expect.
I'm gonna check y'all out,
We
but
just
if
gonna talk about
but
NBA playoffs, maybe touch on Frank Vogel and Charles Lee getting hired by Charlotte.
I'm gonna check it
Okay.
out. But if y'all try to scold me for trying to keep the audience engaged about the game again, I'm gonna block you guys. I'm never
You know
gonna
what I'm
watch
saying? You was
again.
giving the spoilers, bro. I'm,
I'm
I'm
trying
on
to
the
help. I'm trying to keep the people hyped.
I'm on the
Because
super
I'm trying to
box,
help.
bro.
Comment section was
Let's
going
see.
crazy.
Hey, Red, hey, bro. Much love, bro. As always, anyway. But man, that topic that you and wifey did this past week,
Oh
it's a
man, thank
must
you.
see.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes,
bro. Thank you,
100%.
bro.
Okay.
Man,
Pursuit of
y'all have no idea how much
Pursuit of
y'all blessed me
forever.
on that jump, brother. I'm serious, man.
Praise
I
God,
learned
Oh,
a whole
bro.
lot.
definitely, yeah.
My lady was
Definitely
watching that
tap
jump the whole
into
time.
Yeah.
Pursuit of love,
Pursue it
please.
forever.
Pursuit of
Good
forever.
forever.
Pursuit of forever.
Why do I keep saying that shit, man?
It's all
Pursuit
good.
of
It's all good.
Cause
forever.
you cause you trying to steal
God
the
damn.
idea Drake style.
Trying to steal IP.
You
You
know,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
look, I was thinking of my own joint. You know what I'm saying?
Pursuit
You know
of
what I'm
love
saying?
in the
Yeah,
But yeah, I
game.
get but yeah, I
Good
see
forever,
y'all in a
man.
little bit.
All
I
right,
was so
no,
man.
yeah,
blessed.
yeah.
All right.
Look, goddamn, that was 2-5 tapping out of the hot box. We'll have a sports as ordered. You can find sports as ordered anywhere you can find a podcast. And you
Yeah.
already know I got my dog Dakota Mike, DJ Mike P, Dallas Mike tapping into the motherfucking hot box. And you already know El Residente San Jose representing in the building. Pursuit of Forever is
Pursuit
anywhere
of
you can find the
forever.
podcast. Comes out every other week,
Every other
bi-weekly.
week, every other Wednesday.
Y'all in 2 weeks.
Yes,
And
Lord.
shout out to my nigga
Yes,
Jordan.
Lord. Yes.
That's my nigga
Like,
Jordan.
subscribe, all that good shit, man. A shout out to Jordan too. Hell yeah, the goat. The goat. You know what I'm saying? I need answers.
Volume 1, anywhere you can buy books.
Oh, where's that
Anywhere
at?
you can find a book.
Anywhere you can buy books. I'll send y'all a copy. Shoot me your address. I'll send you a
send
copy.
me the link, not the copy. I'm gonna buy one.
Yeah, the Amazon. Yeah, the Amazon John for sure.
Yeah, send me the link.
I got you.
Hell yeah. So yeah, man. This has been the motherfucking hot box. We love y'all so much, man. Smoke with us next time. Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 p.m. Today is Thursday, so we will be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch us tomorrow.
Don't tell me nothing else about the 2020-21 Eastern Conference Finals.
Jalen Brunson. Hey, look, Taylor will have a bounce back game. Shout out to Boston. They will win it all.
Yeah.
All right, man.